welcome back, everybody, to Hey Listen. I think everyone had a hell of a time with this last part, except German, the god.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't find that red ring, but aside from that,
Well, it's because you're remembering a
universes
different.
fuck you up,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my lord. I did not remember doing that, but apparently, yeah. Anyways, but nonetheless, yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of cake. I mean, I'm filing my nails right now. By the way,
German's like, it wasn't the best flavored cake, but it was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I thought you were fucking sawing down a tree. I'm just kidding.
Could you actually hear it?
No,
Okay,
no.
I was just joking.
But yeah, Hey Listen, the podcast where we play the Legend of Zelda games from 1986 all the way to the present in chronological release date order with a cat in the background,
Mhm.
with one pro, one avid gamer, and one noob.
That's
I
me.
squeezed her. That's why she.
Oh, you just squeezing my cat,
She
That's
likes
what
it.
does.
testing out how far can their ribs collapse. But yeah, I'm your host, Noise, and I'm accompanied by German, aka Rizer,
Hey guys.
and Chris, the world's worst gamer.
Howdy.
Damn it.
Indeed.
Yeah. I did it as a comma, like if the world's worst gamer is your last name. And damn it's your first name. That's what it says on your that's what it says on your birth certificate. But yeah. How's everybody doing?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm
Wow.
gonna do a quick tangent. I'm gonna do a quick tangent here
No, on this
and
podcast.
say, Chris, did I or did I not task you guys with getting the secret treasure in DuckTales 2?
That's a different podcast. We're doing
Doesn't matter.
Listen
It's a
right now.
tangent.
No,
I honestly don't remember.
so I
Are
went
you
back and edited. I did edit the thing, and you said, if possible, let's do 100%.
If possible.
Yeah, like you didn't say like we're doing 100%.
All right, I'll take your word for it because I don't listen to any of these episodes. But because I remember saying it's not hard. I said,
Right,
but I
and we
said,
argued about that double negative.
yeah. But I was like, but I remember I was like, I just want to see if you guys. I want you guys to try and get 100%. Maybe that's what I said. Try and get 100%. Try and get secret treasure. I didn't say 100%. I don't know.
Yeah, something
way.
to that effect. But it didn't
Yeah.
sound like it was like a firm like, hey, do it. But I mean, we have another week.
Because I have no doubts you guys could beat it. That's why we were like, I'm like, well, you're not gonna go for the treasure. Like, nah. I'm like, fuck you. Anyways, so Chris, here it is. You are a little different. So you task you to beat it,
Wow.
but you have to try to.
I mean,
get the treasure.
Just play. Go
Just don't
play
die.
a quarter.
No, get the secret treasure. I want to see if you guys can find the pieces.
I like how I referred to you as your mom referred to you, Chris. Like he's a little different. He's
Yeah.
He's
I like
a special
the Chris, the pause.
Yeah.
Just go over there.
Put your helmet on, please.
Stop licking the windows.
But yeah, we still have a week on that one. So right? Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we do. Dude, I need to put a calendar on like for the public to see. For the uninitiated. We now have a website, pixelbendersgg.odoo.com. So that's odoo.com. We did have one back in the day, but it was just like too expensive. And I was just like, this isn't even worth it. So, but I found this website that pretty much just lets you do a website for free. And like it almost makes me think of like the old Angel Fire and GeoCities. Do you remember that shit back in like the 90s?
Yep.
Like anybody could make a fucking website. So this is kind of the same thing. And they're like, they're trying to lure me into like other services, but I'm like, nah, I'm using you for what I need,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I worked on that over the last couple days. So everything that we do is kind of like incorporated in there. So like our Twitch channels, the emails, the phone number, all these other podcasts. So if you want like a central spot to know exactly what we're doing, that's the place to go. pixelbendersgg.odoo.com. And like I said, I'll try to put a calendar so that people kind of know when things are supposed to release on Patreon and to the public, and when our recordings are happening also for those who want to listen live. So they're not always going to be that exact time. Right now being a perfect example, we did have to postpone for later in the day for this recording.
Yeah.
But it happens. If you want to know like exactly when something's gonna happen, like just be in the Discord basically, because that's how we kind of like communicate to everybody. Like, hey, it's gonna be at this time or whatever. Even though we didn't say that earlier today, but nobody knows the schedule, so that's why we didn't do it. But once we have a schedule, we'll inform everybody. Like, hey, a couple hours late. Life happens and stuff like that. But yeah, go check out the website. I worked very hard on it. And one of our members is like, what the fuck are you doing? It's 2026. Why do you want a website?
Oh.
And German was also not impressed. But anyways.
Yeah.
It's very hard to impress German. I almost impressed German because he was about to give me props and call me a pro gamer. But then he heard that I use save states just to get to the last part of the game because I was over those dark nuts. I was just like, I don't want anything more to do with these dark nuts, and I just want to beat the game.
Yeah, because I remember, I think it was like on the.
But I didn't use as many as Chris. Chris was save stating every single time he got a heart up, like a, because I told him to, but like, anytime he got like a heart, he was like, oh my God, save,
Yeah.
Because I was watching because I missed Chris's stream, so I was kind of watching Chris's playback or whatever that's called, his VODs, right? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And I was like, motherfuckers, you just stay safe. I'm like, all right, whatever, And then and I was kind of like, man, I was like, no, he's beating this without any potions. I'm like, you know what? When we record, I'm gonna upgrade him to pro. And then like in the Discord, you were like, yeah, fuck that. I use safe states. I'm like, okay, never mind. You're not pro no more.
But that was literally just like the last dungeon. Like I think I used like maybe 3 or 4.
But there ain't no darkness in the last dungeon. Only wizrobes. So you must have used it at 8. Must have been 8.
Oh, sorry, 8. 8 was where I was really having the problem. Yeah, and I did use 1 in 9 because what happened? Not technically a save state, but because I found Ganon on accident.
Oh,
and I didn't have anything.
Nice.
So I couldn't beat him.
No, yep.
So I had to rewind to get out of the room.
Oh, you could have just taken a death.
I'm not taking a fucking death so that I have to go teleport to fucking the 6th dungeon to go get the fairy to teleport back to the 7th. No, I'm not going to do all that. I was over it. Like if we had more time, absolutely, I would have taken my time and all that stuff. And also we're like me and Jesse are passing the controller, and it just
I'll give you that much
fun too. Like it was just like we were like in a bad mood basically, and almost at each other at one point. We were just like, okay, we just need to beat this, otherwise we're just gonna start slap fighting. Like it's just we need to get through this. Yeah, that's the only other thing that I was just kind of like, we're taking too long because we keep passing the sticks.
That's what I was gonna say. When I was gonna say you took more time, but I was like, oh wait, you were sharing controllers, so I'm like, all right.
Yeah, on my own. I mean, I know I still would have struggled on my own, but it would have just taken half the time, obviously.
Absolutely. Sure. So, all right, fine.
That's okay. I'll keep the avid gamer status. I don't know if Jesse's gonna want to play 2 with me, just because of just if you're unfamiliar with it, you're not gonna have a good time, Chris.
Yeah, I already didn't have a good time.
Right. So Chris, after he beat it, I told him to save. I didn't remember that the second quest started right away. I thought you actually had to start a new file named Zelda, and then you got the second quest.
No, I didn't remember that final screen spoilers that says like another quest will start next or whatever. Push start. No, I didn't remember that. I just remembered like pushing start and then seeing a little sword next to your character. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
So that got spoiled for Chris. Because I mean, I don't know if that ending screen would have actually really communicated like, oh, is this, a whole new type of game or whatever. But so it got semi spoiled. No big deal. But we'll get there. We'll get there in a bit. But I guess let's start with dungeon. What are we? 7?
7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 6, I guess, was universally hated by everybody, including our listeners. That it was what was really the problem with those is just the wizrobes and the knights were the dark knights in there also?
No, just wizrobes.
Okay.
Just, they just spawn. I think it's the first time you encounter wizrobes actually. So they just it's a new enemy to combat.
Really? That's the first time is 6?
I believe so.
Damn, okay.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I think that was the dungeon I struggled with the most. Yeah, it was 6. And then I guess it didn't feel that bad afterwards. Kind of like a Hot Ones gauntlet after you make it past the bomb. It's like these last two, I can't even taste my mouth anymore. Like these last two hot sauces are nothing.
So I think Chris did it before you did it. No, did you already know where it was? That's kind of where I want to get started. Like
I did know where 7 was, yes.
you did know. Okay, Chris, I know you obviously.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that were kind of stuck in my brain from way back in the day because it's two little ponds next to each other, and it's like, why is this other one here?
Yeah, one's got fairy, one's
Yeah, I just didn't exactly remember how to open it until I got the whistle, and I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure it's this. And if it wasn't that, it was like, I don't know, like a bush or something. Like there's only so many things that it can be.
Well, I do know. So Chris went back and he found the clue, right? That said, secrets are where fairies don't live, or whatever it is, something like that.
He said, not all ponds have fairies or something like that.
No. It's literally like, secrets are where fairies don't live, or secrets
something like that. Yeah.
Live where secrets.
So literally, or you think you know what it says?
There's a secret where fairies don't live.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. No, I shouted that because I'm trying to confirm myself here what the word for word is. Secret where fairies don't live. I think because he speaks kind of in riddles too. He doesn't say like there's a secret. He probably says secret where fairies don't live.
Right, because it's all broken ass English.
Yeah. Anyways, so Chris, you tell me. Did you kind of already, you were like, oh, because I think I was, like I said, watching your VOD, and you kind of already knew where it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The secret where fairies don't live. Okay.
And so Chris,
it's weird.
Didn't take you too long to find it. Actually, I thought you were confused for a minute there because you said like, oh yeah, it's that one lake with the Lionel, and I'm like, that's the white sword. I'm like, oh, Chris is he's going the wrong way, and then not sure enough, you found it.
Yeah, it wasn't a Lionel. It was there. I thought it was Lionel, but yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a Lionel where the white sword's at. Yeah. And what was funny is like Noise said, I was watching you tried burning bushes. Oh, by the way, I was watching a VOD, so I couldn't like answer you. But you were like, does that at one point you were burning bushes? Yeah, I know, right? I should go back and let them know. You were like,
save him the anguish.
You were wondering if candles need to be pixel perfect. At one point, you were trying to burn bushes, and they don't. It just has to touch like part of the bush for the most part.
Really? Because if I'm standing next to a bush and I use it and it fucking goes over it, it doesn't open it up.
If you're like right pressed up against it, I think it doesn't count for some reason.
Okay, so where it lands, as long as it touches a pixel, where it lands.
Oh no, on its path. It's just like if you're right up against it, I think that's when it doesn't count.
Okay,
like so the bomb. Remember when I tried bombing a cave and it didn't count because?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like if Samus is too close to the door.
Yeah. Yes.
It just doesn't register.
It doesn't register the hit
or whatever.
Yeah. So there was a lot of. I remember growing up.
Classic
there was a lot
NES
of bushes.
Hitbox.
Yeah. There was a lot of bushes where like I was like, is it the left one or the right one? And when we don't have the blue candle, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going in between, And then in fact, actually, I did it this playthrough too for one of the heart pieces. I'm like, is it the 5th or the 6th? I'm like, fuck it, in between both, and I got it. So
right, yeah.
But yeah, so. Yeah, Chris found 7. Let us know. Like, how did it go for 7, Chris? I have some beef with you on 7.
Beef 7 was already? A breeze.
Oh, I have some beef with him. For 7.
Why?
I told you why. Remember, I told you we'd save it for the episode because I feel that you were almost handed this dungeon.
The grumble thing.
Not just that one, but then and then you got lucky with the.
But we didn't tell him what that meant.
Yeah, Noise only said think grumble.
Yeah,
that's all I said.
That's all he said. That's just repeating the hint.
Yeah, I didn't say like, what does your stomach say, Chris?
Yeah.
Nah.
He didn't say think outside the box or what does grumble mean. He just said think grumble.
Yeah, everybody else actually was giving him more clues, like you have the thing or whatever.
No, I wasn't mad at you, Noise. I was mad at Chris. The fact that like he got hints in general. No, but
none of them were hints.
I just feel like you guys were egging him on in that room too much. Maybe he would have walked away and just tried to do something else. No, because there was a door behind it. I don't know. I'm questioning like how long it might have taken Chris to get that one. Because I remember that one. I as a kid, I had no idea what to do.
He wants you to suffer, dude.
I know. Yeah. Jeez.
I didn't know what to do. I tried killing him with bombs and arrows and fire. You name it. I tried everything imaginable. Right.
I mean, he did too. Yeah, he was like, why the fuck isn't this working?
Oh, for like 1 second, but then he was like, oh, okay, let me think. I don't know.
So he's mad because I figured it out. That's what it is.
No, because he fucking helped you. They fucking up.
Nobody gave you any real clue.
Nobody told me. Give him meat.
It out.
You fucking got help. You fucking got helped on that one. But nonetheless, so then what was funny is
let me ask you this, German. The first time you played it, did you have meat with you?
Me? The first time I played it, that's kind of a hard question to answer because I played this so many times and lost my files so many times. So it's kind of like I've had meat multiple times.
Excuses to me.
But the first time I ever made it there, possibly not.
Okay. That's a t-shirt. German saying, I've had meat multiple times.
Because again, we didn't have save states and your data would get corrupted all the fucking time. And then you'd be like, fuck, I got to start the game all over again now.
Oh, I get that. Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Okay. That's fair. So
I will admit I was cheating with save states. I will admit that. I did not, however, get hints for that. I figured that out on my own.
Listen, all right. Okay,
it's fine. It's part of the Switch, so save states are okay.
Yeah.
That's German's rule. If it's part of the thing, if it's part of the system,
because
part of the system.
Here's what I have to say, right? Because Noise was playing with his CRT filter on.
Oh yeah, I just told German that. Yeah, I just told German that.
So the whiz robes would disappear on me, the blue ones, and even the orange ones when they first appear, and they're like semi-translucent. I wouldn't see them half the time until they attacked. So in that sense, I had a disadvantage. Where you guys had the advantage.
You know what's funny? I think you mentioned that last episode too. You were like, "Yeah, the whiz robes, I can't see them." We're like, "Yeah, you can." I think we all said, "Yes, you can." Chris, we're like,
"No,
yeah."
Like,
what
the hell are you talking about? Yeah,
yeah. So we get
then when I watched them, and like even I think, well, the weird thing is, Chris, we could see them on the stream.
Really?
No problem.
Really?
We could see them. Go back and look at the VODs.
So weird.
You can see them, but you couldn't see them yourself. So I don't know if it's like refresh rate with no CRT filter or something. That's why when you're like, dude, that guy was invisible. Like to me, like because you kept saying like, what hit me? Like literally, you're doing like what hits me?
Yeah.
And I was like, the fucking whiz robe that ran into you. What do you mean? What hit you? I'm like, it's clear as day.
Yeah.
But
I remember there was one point you said like they teleport, dog, and I was like, I get that, but I can't see them. Like, where are they going? How am I supposed to know?
Yeah. The orange ones for sure teleport, but the blue ones travel. Like they phase and stuff. And that's why I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, wait. Who mentioned it? Was it our buddy Shadow? He was like,
I think it was, yeah.
Does that happen to you, Noise? And I was like, no. And then I was like, oh, dude, we have the CRT filter on.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that in the chat. And then what did Shadow say? He was like, oh, like you were playing hard mode this whole time or some shit. Like oh, this could have been easier or something.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was like, it literally looked like a blind person was you were just like waving your sword at absolutely nothing every time there was Riz robes on the screen. Like it was literally the fucking gif that German posted of Blinken from fucking Men in Tights, like just like fighting a pole, a wooden fucking post.
Yeah,
like that's what it just fucking looked like. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, okay, well, I guess that's just Chris, but none of like it didn't dawn on me until finally, until Shadow asked me, and I was like, oh no, and we're both on Switch, so it can't be anything else. Yeah. And with the CRT filter, you can see them perfectly. Like well, not perfectly, but they're transparent.
Yeah, they're meant to be.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because like when I was playing Chris today, I don't know how like if you were lurking a little bit or not, but this is the first time I saw it. This is the first time I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, those whispers just turn invisible. And that's when Noise was like, oh, I think it's this because that's what Chris. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I've never seen that ever.
And when you said that, I was looking at the screen and I was like, no, it's not invisible. Like I saw it clearly. So it has to be that you two not playing with CRT filter on. So it's got to be because to cause that effect, they're blinking insanely fast.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So that's got to be the reason. It's got to be something with the refresh rate, the FPS, and the emulator, like all together working against being able to render it correctly.
It must be like, because it doesn't do it like constantly, at least not on my playthrough, that it must be one of those things was like, when they decide to start phasing or whatever, if it's in sync or out of sync, whatever you want to say, with the fucking the refresh rate or whatever, they go invisible, right? So you're like, fuck,
that makes sense.
But yeah, so
it made me think of like when remember the first time you ever found out the black bars on your screen when you pointed a camera at it back in the day?
Sure,
yeah. When you got that perfect, like, whoa, why is that black bar there? Yeah, you captured the perfect frame rate. So weird.
But nonetheless, so you were going through 7, and I was telling you the other one that and this was completely like, again, now just giving you shit for the purpose of giving you shit. But you got to the tip of the nose room, right? Because that's one of those hints too. Is like secret at the tip of the nose.
Yeah.
And you walked in there once, and you tried pushing on the blocks, and none of them moved. Right. And I was like, cool. He's falling for it. Again, this is me watching your blots. I'm like, ah, man, I want, and then, and you're like, huh. And you walked away or whatever. And then you were like, is that where I got to do something, you guys? And like, I think they were like, yeah, like, you're like, yeah. They were like, yeah, that's the room or something. You're like, okay. You're like, does it involve pushing up a block? And no one was answering, I think. And you're like trying candles. Oh, by the way, actually, yeah. I remember when I'm going back real quick, when you played the whistle to open up Dungeon 7, because you tried burning bushes, you tried throwing bombs. And someone did say like it's not a usable or some shit like that. And then you're like, and then I don't know. So I don't know what happened. The point is you tried the flute. And I will admit, even me as a kid back then too, I was like, how the fuck would like play the fucking flute? Because you've played it outside of dungeons, right? Or outside of the dungeon entrances, right? The tornado comes over. I knew it warped you to dungeons and shit, but I was like, that's the only times you ever and Dig Dogger, I guess, right? But like otherwise it's actually served no purposes, really, right? So to be the tool that unlocks Dungeon 7 was a little bit of a really game, because I remember you said you were like really, we're just going to be inconsistent now or something like that. You said something along those lines. You're like, all right, whatever. And so yeah, you're trying all kinds of shit in that room. And I remember you walked out and you walked back in, and that's what I was saying, that you kind of got lucky there, because the wall masters have a chance to drop a stop clock. And if they drop a stop clock and you pick it up, no more wall masters will appear.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
You're stuck.
And, and so then you can't push the block because you're like, well, I guess there's nothing here, so you fucking leave. So, anyways, yeah, like that one I remember being stuck on forever as a kid, just trying to figure out how the hell am I supposed to advance, because I was like, dude, the boss is right around the corner from here. I can hear him, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, and because I would always get lucky, I guess, and get stopwatches, and then nothing would. I did what you did, bombing every wall. I tried everything until one day I remember I was just like sitting in the corner, like just killing the wall masters. I was just pissed off at them and they didn't drop shit. And Cynthia, speaking of, shout out to my sister, she was watching me play, and she's like, try pushing the blocks. I'm like, I already have, all pissed off. And I'm like, they don't drop, there's nothing here. She's like, try it again. And again, I just killed all the wall masters, and I go pushing all of them, but like, see, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, because she said push it from the other side, like you did. She pushed it from the wall inward, right? And she's like, see, and I'm like, no, I fucking tried it, trust me. And I was pissed off, and it wasn't until like maybe later on that I was like, oh, I killed everything.
Right.
I was like, oh, I'm like, duh, because that's when it makes sense. Like, I don't know if you knew that, Chris, that in order to be able to push any of the pushable blocks, everything needs to be dead on screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I had figured that out one time. I think I did have the stop clock thing, and because I remember like those bubbles were still in there, and I was like, I don't have to kill these things too, do I, or something like that? And I still couldn't move the block, and I think it was that I had to stop the watch, the clock or whatever, and I wouldn't move the block, so I didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, that's So any of the rooms that have like a what do you call it, a dungeon or a tunnel, or if that's the item. If it's a killable enemy, of course, if it's little spike traps or the fucking the bubbles, then no, that doesn't count as an enemy because they have no HP. But otherwise, if there's one single bat in that room alive, you can't push the block until you kill the last bat.
I think it's a ridiculous requirement.
It is. Yeah.
It is interesting, yeah.
If it wasn't there, for the Darknet rooms, like, come on.
Oh,
man.
my
gosh. Especially Dungeon 8, yeah.
Oh, don't remind me. Oh, my.
Yeah. So every time I see blue ones, I'm like, you fucking kidding me? No.
Yeah.
God damn. I remember there was like back-to-back rooms with blue ones, and I was like, why? Like, what possible fucking reason do you have to put them right fucking next to each other? It literally, I remember at one point I told Chris in his stream, I was like, these fuckers had no QA department. Like, nobody tested this fucking game. They just fucking placed enemies, and they were just like, all right, ship it,
They're like,
nobody fucking tried to beat it. Yeah.
Let's go from difficult to impossible.
Yeah, it's like they literally just use dev tools like, okay, put Link at the end to make sure Ganon dies. Yeah, it works. Okay, go. Like, that was it.
I mean, they are in dungeons. I mean, I would argue Lionels are just as tough. Imagine if those fuckers were in dungeons.
You can block Lionels, though.
True.
and you get in from the
That's
front.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
That's the problem with Dark Nuts. If Dark Nuts just didn't like out of nowhere just like turn on a dime,
juke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're there. Hello.
Yeah.
or sometimes just
juking.
start
Yeah.
following you and just like, dude, can you just fuck off for a second? Like, can you just pick a route or something? Like, let me just sneak up on you. Like, it's just
Yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason. There's no consistency to this game, right? Like they literally used RNG to dictate how enemies move.
Yep.
And that's fine because it's an early game. It's like, I'm not saying like, you fucking idiot programmers, like I can't make this fucking game using assembly language. I can't fucking do that. Like that's pro shit, you know? So yeah, I mean, they used the things that they had. Like definitely they didn't have because in order to make something move a certain way, you need more bits, you need more data to be able to store like, hey, this is the enemy AI. There was no enemy AI back in the day. It was just fucking give him a random direction.
Does he move? Yeah.
Does he move? Exactly. That's all they
does
had.
He move?
So...
Does he have a hitbox? And does he have a projectile? And that was pretty much all they went for.
Exactly.
Right? And drop items or whatever.
That's why most enemies are like, they just move in one direction or they ping pong back and forth. Like, just think about all NES games. They all do the same. Mario, they all do the same fucking thing. And yeah, it's just, this was just one of the early ones. And, you know, now I have lots of gray hairs.
Yep. Yeah, no, the worst for me, the worst combination was Wizrobes, those the likes and the bubbles.
Oh yeah,
like those three enemies in the same
Fucking
room.
bubbles.
I hate them because the Wizrobes, the only way. Well, even if it was just Wizrobes and the bubbles, actually.
Yeah. That's the
like
combination.
The only way you can kill the Wizrobes is with your sword, and those bubbles, I swear to God, will chase you down. They're like zoned. They're like zoned in on your character. Like, oh, he's over here. Let's get him.
And dude, the kickback when you get the knockback, sorry, is nuts.
Yeah,
like 2 blocks, you get sent like 2 blocks away, and it's like fuck.
Yeah,
right, it like into another enemy. Like there's no iframes, dude.
Yeah,
and this is when you really notice it because at the beginning you're like yeah, okay, Octorocks are beating me up, whatever. You know, I'm learning the game, but it's like that throughout the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
And you're like, why is this happening? Oh, because there's no fucking iframes and the knockback is insane. Like, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. I get the bubbles, you know, stun you and everything. That should be their thing. They stun you. There should be no knockback from them.
Yeah. Just stun me. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? Truthfully, what's funny, I definitely would agree with that. But I definitely use bubble. What do you call it? There is kind of iframes though. Like you do blink long enough for you to be able to do stuff. So I definitely use bubble iframes sometimes.
My strat at one point with Dark Nuts was to let them hit me, and then I would walk through them and stab them in the back.
Yeah,
like that became my strategy.
Another one you can definitely do is use your own candle, because you do take a lot less damage from your candle than you would a Dark Nut. So just throw a fire, walk into your fire, and then use that to walk through.
But that gives you knockback too.
Yeah.
Everything knocks you back.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's
when was the last time a fireman walked into a fire and got thrown back 10 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, this is a product of its time. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's I know what we're doing is just like venting and bitching about this game, but it's a good game, right? For its time, it's a good game. Just as adults that have shit to do, it's hard to not you know, it's hard not to talk shit about it.
I think not just as adults. I think it's also like as
our patience has run thin.
No, not just that though.
Since
but like
kids, since being kids.
Well, yeah, since being kids for sure. But no, like I was gonna say, like the quality of games have improved so much that you see this and you're like, man, why the fuck is
that? I think that's a lot of it. That's a lot of
spoiled.
it.
We're spoiled.
Well, like I said, I'll be the first to admit, like some of the puzzles or secrets are so cryptic that you're like, how the fuck were I supposed, you know, like that old person that you pay for information. And she does give you information, by the way, Chris. She will. The first one's always
I eventually went back and did the
third
or whatever it was.
Yeah. And they help. They definitely help enough. And each one's different, actually, I believe, based on where they're at in the overworld. They'll give you hints for that particular part of the overworld.
Yeah, like one she says like go straight up, and that's the one to get up to the Death Mountain one.
Yep.
You just go straight up, and then the Lost Woods, and then I don't know if there's another one. I haven't run into another one.
Good question. I don't remember either, but I think there's maybe one more. But nonetheless,
maybe for the graveyard or something. Who knows?
Possibly. But oh no, there's one person that there's in a dungeon, I believe she says meet the old man at the graveyard. I think that's So,
I believe
anyways,
Oh,
it's in
but
a
yeah, you don't have
dungeon.
to pay her. She
no,
just
no,
tells you
no,
that, and then that's how you
Yeah.
get fucking what do you
the
get there?
magic sword.
The magic
Oh,
sword.
right, where the Lionel's at, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh
With the
no, at the
ghost.
graveyard.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Sorry. No, I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about the white sword. No, yeah.
The white sword, yeah, yeah. No, but nonetheless, yeah, like there's a lot of these secrets that like thinking about it now, like I said, with the post hindsight here, would I like better clues? Like absolutely, like I would get rid of the whole like maybe I'd keep the that's not enough to talk bullshit, but maybe like add in like if you pay her 3 times that much, because then she'll be like, all right, here's a simple hint for you or something like that,
Mhm.
I don't know. Like I said, maybe the medium could be like a simple like, there's a heart piece near the ocean or some shit like that. And then you
Yeah.
could, I don't know. That's a good question though. Like, how would you improve this? The knockback for sure would be one. Maybe not 2 blocks back. But yeah, I like this game as it is necessarily. But nonetheless, let's continue with it. Oh, Chris, I'm watching your vlog for fucking Dungeon 9. Do you have 164 deaths?
Bro.
Oh, I had way more than that.
I know, right? Without
Because
save
of the
states,
save
yeah.
states, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
Chris. I've never
at
seen it
least-
in triple digits. Dude.
I at least triple that, I would imagine.
I didn't even
at
know there was
least.
triple digits on that shit, Chris. God damn.
I don't remember how much
fuck,
we had,
dude.
but yeah, we definitely reached.
Oh
I
shit,
think
that's
we
hilarious.
reached 90 or something. Or
Well, shoot,
maybe-
after my first stream, I had what, 70?
you had 69.
Yeah. So,
You only had 70 just so you could
Oh,
save.
yeah, I could save,
Oh
yeah.
my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't know we went to triple digits, dude. That's
yeah,
hilarious.
German over here with 4 deaths on his save file.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because
But freaking,
that too is that's the good thing for you, German, is that
Mm.
since you've been playing this since you were a kid,
mhm.
like it's like our buddy Wardo says, like, damn, you make this look easy. And it's
Yeah.
because yes, you remember where everything is. You don't have to solve puzzles anymore. So that part is taken out.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically you just have to rely on muscle memory now for combat, where it's
little
where
yeah.
it's not you're not guessing how to defeat
no,
these guys
absolutely.
like me and Chris, where it's just
Absolutely.
like, dude, these fucking things, like, because now
Absolutely.
you're seeing their pattern. You're like, okay, here, this is where I hit them.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a little bit. There's definitely a tiny bit of AI manipulation that you can do on most monsters.
Yeah,
but
like you can
I
lower
also-
the dark nuts.
Mhm.
But it's
Like you
hard.
can always, you can always do a couple other things too. Where like you can, I don't know if you guys knew this, but like you can stab upwards through a block. Like you'll hit them from the other side of the block, only upwards.
Yes,
It won't
I
work
did
left
that,
or
yeah.
right or down, only upwards. So you can use that to your advantage. You can also stand on like parallel to one of the blocks. So as they come over it, you can hit them early in their hitbox before they potentially turn around and fucking hit you. So there's a couple of things you can do. And then I was also more kind of cheating because I got the book without killing any of the dark nuts because I was able to do the skip and just get into the
Yeah.
ladders. There was a couple skips that I was doing. So, I mean,
But I mean, that's now your challenge.
it
Yeah,
really
you're
is.
right.
Can I do?
Your
Can I pull it
challenge
off?
is to, how many exploits can I do? Yeah. How much,
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
much-
it really was. Yeah. I was even like, there was actually, I think it was, I don't remember what dungeon it was where actually like I got it first try. I walked in there to the secret and there's all the enemies and I got the pixel and I pushed the button perfect. And I was like, fuck yeah. It felt so smooth to get that done without like resetting multiple times.
Well, I had mentioned, I think to Noid, I don't know if I mentioned to you, German. I watched a last night
A
after I
speedrun.
finished. I watched
Mhm.
a speed run of Zelda 1, and the guy beat it in like 35 minutes.
Mhm.
And I was like, I want to see this. I am very curious because 35 minutes, I couldn't even find the first dungeon in that amount of time. And he was using all sorts of exploits. He was using like the page skip where he'd go to the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
side and then
Yeah,
appear
yeah,
on the left and then
Mhm.
be on that side. Oh, just go to the next map now. And
Mhm.
did that through the dungeons.
Oh, in the dungeons? I don't know. if I
Yeah,
knew
would
that
like
one.
go
Okay.
skip to different places where he wouldn't normally have access to and stuff. And
Oh, okay,
was
look
doing
into
the
that
thing
then.
you did where you like teleport onto the blocks.
Do you
and
have
go,
that one? Can you link it?
I can look at my
History.
history. Yeah.
Yeah, I
see if I
love
can.
watching that shit because like it's just it's just somebody who's like, I know this game so much
Yeah.
It's
that
remarkable
playing
to
it
watch someone-
normally
yeah.
is
Mhm.
just not fun anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like
And he's just casually doing this. He's like, oh, I messed up here. That'll take off some time. Or, oh, I made up some
Yeah.
good time here. And, things like
they'll
that.
be
It's like,
they'll be like, oh man, I
dude,
just
what
lost
the
3
hell
seconds.
are you
like
talking
3
about?
seconds.
yeah.
yeah. That's what cracks me up
Yeah.
when German starts fucking around with that when he starts walking into the menu at the top of the screen. And it's just I know this game so well. Like this is the fun part is me doing
Yeah,
this.
exactly, yeah.
Actually, I'm trying to see where I can get stuck. That's just like, can I get stuck over
Right,
here?
yeah,
Can I
like,
get
watch
stuck
me
over
get stuck in
here?
this wall.
Yeah, watch me break the game, crash it, and
Yeah, it was funny when Water saw that. He's like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
I thought you had seen it already, but yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So free. Go ahead.
Yeah, like I was just what that guy was doing, and he'd go into a dungeon, and he would like go in there, grab the item, wouldn't even complete it, and then leave again, come back later, and it's like, dude, you're hopping all over the place. What the hell? It's like, what's going on?
Mhm. I got
Right.
checked that
Technically,
out.
do you need the Triforces?
And
You
that's
just
just a
need to
skip.
get
Yes.
into the Ganon room. Or I mean, all
That-
you need to do is get into the arrow room into the Ganon room.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. And that's just a skip. I was watching your blog, Chris. There's a room that you walked in and it goes doo-doo-doo-doo, and it just your doors were open and you're like, what the fuck? There's an old man there that tells you like, go get all the Triforces. Like that's because if you find Dungeon 9 by accident before you've completed all the dungeons, you cannot pass that old man again unless there's a skip
That's what
I
that
don't
room
know
was.
about.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a skip I don't know about. There's an old man sitting there guarding that the
Yeah,
doors.
no, he would the speedrunner would like go back and complete the dungeons,
later.
but like he would go in, get an item, and then
just
leave.
get the items.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then come back
He's
later.
probably
and
coming
beat the
back with
boss.
like the white sword. He's like one hit everything. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Because you need, because you need, it's the heart containers that.
But yeah, no, you
Like,
wouldn't be
keep
able to
it-
get the magical sword.
Yeah, you can't
without
get the magic
completing
sword
any
without-
dungeons. Just a
Yeah.
white sword, I guess. Yeah. Hey, that's a record for a reason, right? So can't
well,
argue
he,
with
and
that.
he did 100%. He got all the items and everything.
Yeah,
So yeah, it was
yeah. There's a reason for it, but
yeah.
But nonetheless, yeah. So the rest of Sunven was cakewalk, as you said. It's just Goria's in there, a couple of Dig Doggers and the Dongos and shit. But I remember seeing your face when it was just the Aquamus, and you're like, and you killed it like easy, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, at this point, magical sword, you fucking slayed this thing, and you're
Who
like,
was it?
Aquamentus, the unicorn dragon, the single dragon.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Again, yeah. I was just like,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
And Chris was like,
Well, I think
"That's
I
it?"
used the magic wand
Yeah,
did you?
because then I could,
That's
I
what he
could
used, yeah.
stand I could stand in the spot where he couldn't hit you, and
you
just
were
kept
like,
shooting him. Because with the
Which is-
sword, I think
which is
even
just
it
in
wouldn't
front
take
of the
damage. Yeah,
door. Like you don't
Yeah.
have to move up or down. Just stand in front of the door.
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. And you were like, that was it. You're like, that can't be it. And everyone was like, yep. And you're like, that's not it. And you walked into the next room, the Triforce there. You're like, that was it. You're like,
He's so
"There's- that was
traumatized, dude.
fucking it."
Like he
You
was
were
so
ready for the
Especially
game.
after 6, yeah.
Yeah, you were ready for the game to be like, psych. Fucking
The Triforce
dungeon's
flies
upside
off
down now or
somewhere. Sorry, your
something.
Triforce
Yeah,
is in another dungeon.
yeah, exactly.
Toad
The
appears,
dungeon,
you know?
the dungeon flips upside down, goes in
Yeah.
inverted colors or something. But yeah, so then Dungeon 8. Did you already know where this one was, or did you go find it? So, you have to find it.
Dungeon 8, I didn't know where it was either. No,
Okay, so just
trying to
Oh,
think of it now.
that's- That's the one you saw me find on accident when I was
Oh.
testing
Oh, right, yeah,
the
okay.
Famicom
Well,
one.
you told me that, and I was like, I don't even remember like half the secrets you did. Like the
yeah.
only one I remembered was that rock one. It's the only one I recognized, and I was like, okay, I remember you finding stuff, but
Yeah, because you were like, yeah, I remember the rock one, and then you burned a bush somewhere, but I don't know what it was.
yeah.
And somebody else was also in the Discord, and they were like, wait, what is that? And I was, it was Tingle.
yeah.
He was like, oh, what was that? I was like, nothing, because I walked right out. I was like, oh shit, because I didn't remember that's what it was, but I was like, I'm pretty sure this bush is something, and I walked in, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get out.
Yeah.
Because that too, like I remember where some bushes or whatever, whatnot, but I'm
Mhm.
like, what's in there? Fucking, I don't know, dude. Like most of them are
Mhm.
like, it's a secret to everyone. You know, it's
Sure.
fucking that guy.
Yeah, it is funny that there is a lot of the secrets are like just kind of not obvious, but I'm trying to say is like a single bush. You're like, a rock, but not all of them are, right? There's plenty of them. You're like, well, how the fuck would I find this vulnerable cave, right? But with that said, Chris, did you happen to find any of the ones where the old man charges you for the door?
Huh.
No, you didn't
No.
find a single one. Oh, man,
No.
yeah, there's a bunch of secrets out there that, well, no, secret entrances where you're like, because it's technically to punish you for fucking going around burning and bombing everything, and you're like, you're like, oh sweet, and you walk in there, and the old man's in there, and he goes, pay me for the damage or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, he says you owe me for a new door, pretty much.
Yeah, some shit
you
like that.
Fucking destroyed his door. Because like I said, there's nobody living on
No.
the surface. Everyone's living in caves.
Yeah.
And some of those people are just living there. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You just blew up my fucking door, man.
Yeah, great.
My
Now
hiding
the
spot,
enemy can
man.
come in. Yeah.
Yeah, charge you like 10 rupees or some shit.
Oh no,
Yeah,
well,
are these
depends.
where
I
you
don't
get
remember.
these supposed ammo things, camo things, whatever?
Oh, the camels, yes. You haven't found a single camel, Chris.
I still think you're lying about it. Yeah,
Dude, go find them.
But he got the Super Mario camo right there at the end.
Yeah, you did.
that was a red ring.
Yeah, Super Mario camo.
It just makes your tunic red.
And there's other rings with other camos.
Where?
Look, I told you where 2 of them are. Look, Chris, you have the goblin camo. Didn't even know it the whole time. Do you see? Look at your face, Chris.
Hang on. Oh my gosh.
What is that, Chris?
I must have taken damage.
The goblin camo.
I look super high for some reason. I know I'm just tired, but holy crap.
This is you all the time, dude. What
I
do you
know.
mean?
Yeah.
My favorite is when you start tilting your head like a dog, like you're like, huh?
Oh, man.
No, I think I figured out one of them. The Santa one that what's his name brought up.
Yeah, Eduardo, yeah.
Is
White and red?
is the clock thing, right?
So yeah, it's all based on your damage. Yeah, damage and clock are the same blinking color palette. Yeah, you just got to pause the game. So select pauses the game.
With
actually.
select, yeah.
Yeah.
So select won't bring up the menu; it just pauses the screen. So that's what you got to do, Chris.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but it's easier with the clock, and then I guess it also kind of depends what
enemies are on screen or what colors are being used. Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Whatever the palette is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like the one I posted, which was like, oh look, I got 99% camo index.
Yeah. I
'Cause I happen
posted
to
that
just
one
get all
in there
green.
too.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I posted.
Okay.
I said because Guardo said I found the Santa camo, and I said or something. I think it's before that, maybe after that. I don't know. And I said just wait till you find the Octo camo. I'm like, this shit makes the game hella easy or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah. I always used to love doing that, man. Dude, Chris, I'm watching your fucking. You're getting stopwatches like crazy in Dungeon 9. Jesus, man. Sorry.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I'm,
Yeah,
like every other room, you're like stopwatch. I'm like, fucking Chris. Jeez.
Octo camo. Yeah. I see it now.
But Dungeon 8, we kind of talked about it. Blue nuts, dark nuts, blue dark nuts.
Are you okay, German?
Up the ass in this dungeon for sure.
Blue nuts
One
up
of
the
harder
ass.
ones.
What's happening?
Is that the only enemy in this dungeon? Is there any
What are we talking about?
There's bunnies.
Yeah,
8, yeah.
Yes, the Pole's voice. What are the mummy thingies?
There's mummies in there too? Okay. Oh, there is a Mahanta,
think
whatever that one's
so.
called. The Mahanta monster.
Mahatma Gandhi?
No, well, yeah, the one you bombed, the Manahanta.
Oh, the manhandler.
That is his name.
I love that that's the name, manhandler.
Manhandler, Mahanta. I don't know. That's Manhunter.
No, if you read it, it says manhandler,
I'm looking at it.
but it's probably pronounced manhandla. But I say manhandler because
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, but yeah, there's one in there for sure. One of those.
Get it, German? Because it sounds like manhandler.
Handler. Okay. But anyways, yeah, that dungeon. Like, listen. So again, probably honestly, would you say 8 or 6 is harder?
8 for
Oh,
me.
6 for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 was tougher for me.
I would. Even pre my knowledge of doing the skip and other tactics and stuff like that, I used to hate 8, but I would say I hate 6 a little bit more, only because you can lose your shield in that dungeon, and if you lose your shield, then you're kind of just vulnerable to the fucking Wizrobe's fire, whatever the fuck they throw at you, their projectile.
Was there likes in 8?
No, and 8, no.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter. Well, I mean, there's a couple statues that shoot fireballs at you, but otherwise it's like, they're not relentless like the blue Wizrobes that are, just nonstop. They go fucking rapid fire on your ass.
Yeah, I don't have that much problems with the Wizrobes. I don't know why.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just saying, yeah, like they can definitely go turbo on you. But yeah, for me, the Dark Nuts, yeah, I think I should understand the Dark Nuts AI a little bit better. So, but so that's interesting.
I understand
6 and
that.
8
Just
between you
I
guys.
can't be accurate with them. I think that's my problem. Is while I understand the Dark Nut AI,
You just kind of want to. You just hate that you got to go from the side.
well, just my accuracy is not good. Like,
Mhm.
I try to flank them, and then as soon as I turn to, like either they turn or I miss by just like a little bit, and I'm like,
Yep.
because one thing we haven't really talked about is Link doesn't move.
Perfectly.
Well, no, he moves perfectly. That's the problem. It's either you move on a block or halfway on a block,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and I fucking hate that. Like if it was just per pixel, I would be having less
Sure.
problems, I
Oh,
think.
absolutely.
If he moves on a
There
grid.
he was on a weird kind of I don't know how to explain it either, but that's how you do the screen wraps and shit like that. But
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
half
like
block grid.
yeah, there's times where you'll push like you're facing left and you'll push down to go down, but he'll actually take a step forward before he goes
Exactly.
down. Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. And because I think because I really understand that is why I don't get hit as much with dark nuts, or I'm able to position myself in better movement. But yeah, what's funny about that is if you go to the edge of screens, there is like a I don't know if you want to call it a pixel or one of the grids that you're talking about, Noise, where if you're on that grid, whether it's left and right, up or down, don't matter, you won't be able to use your sword in so if you're left or right and you're on that grid, you can't use your sword in a left and right motion, even if you're facing left or right. But if you can use it up and down, and if you're up, down, so you can use left, right, not up and down. And I remember as a kid, I knew that you could do that for some reason. It's the weirdest kind of thing. If you're also in that grid, the fireballs from the Zolas won't hit you. No enemy can actually hit you. I think maybe the P hats might hit you, but otherwise nothing else. No fire, no rocks from the Octoroks, no Octorok, no arrows, nothing. I believe nothing can hit you on that, like I said, except for maybe P hats. But nonetheless, as a kid, I knew that little tactic there, and I remember doing the whole like, oh look, if you push left, he walked down for some reason. Little did I know, little did fucking 8-year-old me knew that was how people would eventually do screen wraps, you know. But I remember when I first saw the screen wrap and they were explaining how to do it, and I was like, oh, I'm like, I kind of know about that, but it's pretty precise. I think it's like near pixel perfect. But yeah, so that's one thing. It's kind of like walking into a door.
Articulates something that you thought that you could think, but you couldn't put in the words.
Like I said, I knew it was something weird with the movement base. I just didn't think to like, ooh, can I use this to wrap around the fucking screen? You know, I was like, yeah, because I remember I would show Bonnie, I'd be like, hey, look, Bonnie, like from here, like you can't use your sword, and she was like, oh, cool. I was like, all right, moving on. You know, I never really looked more into it, unfortunately. Who knows? It could have been one of the first people to find the screen wrap or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna throw my vote in for 6 and 8. Let me see. I would argue that, yeah, I think I'll go with 8 as being just a tiny bit tougher, because those dark nuts do way more damage than the whiz robes, and you can block them. And like I said, if you lose your shield, you can always go buy a new one. So I'm gonna put 8 as just a tad bit harder, especially with the boss being the 4-headed Gleeok now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was funny because I was so done with the dungeon. I just stood there and I just fucking spammed those fucking heads until they all disappeared. And literally the last hit, I was down to half a heart.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
And Jesse was just like, holy shit, babe. And I was just like, I'm done with this fucking dungeon, babe. Like I wasn't even like trying to high five anyone. I wasn't like celebrating. I was just like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I fucking just walked into the next room. I'm like, I'm over this. Like, here we go. Fucking Dungeon 9. God damn it.
Fucking, oh man, that's I kind of wish I would have seen you stream as well. And Chris, what is funny is I'm watching your VOD here and everything, and I can see you even like through your save states, you're just like taking damage, like reset, taking damage, reset.
Yep, damage rewind, damage
I
rewind.
can see you getting pissed off. You're like, you're like, all right. You shaking your head like, fucking got hit again. It's so funny that you're like at max hearts. Hey, here's the truth. I did this too at one point when I was not a kid, maybe a teenager when I first started doing emulations. So I've definitely been like, nope, not taking any damage. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, game. Like revenge kind of stuff. You know, like I've died so many times. I'm doing this flawless. I don't give a fuck.
and it's emulation's a good tool for that because definitely. I mean, since I've gotten an emulation, I've done it on every fucking game I've ever played. Just because like I want to hone a skill, right? And it's really hard to do that when you die and you have to go all the fucking way back to something unrelated. So your muscle memory gets jolted, right? You can't go right back to the thing that you want to get better at. And so I don't fault you for using save states or anything like that. Like I think overall, if you played this game again, you know, once you've stepped away from it and you come back and play it again, like some of that muscle memory is going to come back that you didn't even know you were training. You know, doing through the save states and stuff like that. It's just the way anything works. You have to you have to do something until it hurts. and then walk away and then come back, and then you'll be like, oh shit, why is this easier? And it's just because naturally that's just what happens, yeah, it's just how everything works. You can't just keep what's the word? Yeah, I guess you can't just keep beating your head against the wall, because then you really don't advance.
Yeah.
Like you have to just like, okay, beat your head against the wall for a little bit, walk away, come back. But since we're on a deadline, Chris didn't have much of a choice but to bang his head against the wall. And that was another reason we were like helping Chris, is because it's like, not only do we want him to like hit the deadline, but also like you could see he's not having fun anymore. And it's just like, dude, I don't want him to hate this game.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, I don't want him to hate this game either. Not by a long shot. No, definitely not.
Yeah, and Chris has told us, you've told us, Chris, is that you see the quality in this game. Like you don't like hate its guts. You're just fucking like, I wish I had more fucking time with this so that I could enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, unfortunately, do give it. Like I said, this was a game that, again, being a kid, every day after school for like 1 or 2 hours, every day, every weekend for like 4 or 5 hours. Like for all seriousness, it took me a better part of a year to beat this game. As a kid, because it was just again kept losing your file, so many times. So yeah.
Well, like you say too, you talk to your friends on the schoolyard and say, "Oh, I'm stuck here," and they're like, "Oh, have you tried this?" Or "Oh, I got stuck there too, and then I did this and it worked."
That's why German's mad, is because he had to wait to go to school to get a hint.
I had to wait for recess. No,
you had it instantly through the chat.
Yeah.
No, for all seriousness, nobody was playing Zelda. It was me, Bonnie, and word of mouth from like older cousin and shit like that.
Oh man, that was rough too. Is that your friends didn't have the same games?
Yeah. So for sure, this one was one where like
help each other.
where like he would definitely be like, "Oh, I know what you do there." We're like, "Dude, tell us." No, I'm not gonna tell. Like, fuck you, man. Like, tell me. I'm stuck here for like a week.
Yeah. I gotta give this back to Video Maniacs, dude. I'm only renting this game.
No, she owned it, definitely, thankfully, but yeah, 100%, freaking. I had over easy a year before I finally was like, oh, I did it. I felt so accomplished, dude. I was
how many deaths, German, do you think you've had before you actually beat the game?
Oh, like complete grand total? Yeah, definitely.
Like if you could count the ones, that you lost from this game save, do you think you hit triple digits?
Yeah, absolutely. 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 If you could count every single death I had it from, like I said, all my lost files, yeah, I would definitely be up in the triple digits. How high? Not too sure, but honestly, probably 300 plus or something.
Not as many as Chris, but
no, I don't think as many as Chris. I did get good. Obviously, repeating dungeon 1, 2, and 3, I got really good at 1, 2, and 3. 4,
you're always good at the first dungeons.
Yeah. 4 was a little harder. 5 was harder. 6, 7, those ones that I would have the least amount of practice. Yep. Yes, I'd have the least amount of practice with those ones, right? So I do remember there was one point in time where I would literally just go like 1 and 2. I would skip 3 and just go straight for 5. Or no, I'd have to get the raft. I think
for 4 is the raft.
You need the raft for 4, and then 4 has the step ladder, which you need for 5.
Oh, right. That's right. I always forget that. I don't know. My brain tells me the step ladder is first, not the raft for some reason.
I thought it was too until I started watching Chris play 3, and I was like, then no, that means raft is first. I'm like, holy shit, another fucking timeline, because I was like, I could have sworn it was ladder first, but I'm like, all right,
branching timelines.
But no, freaking.
What if we find out German is Loki?
I haven't seen season 2 actually. I kind of want to check it. I saw a clip of it that made me laugh.
Like, season 2 yet?
No, like I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this.
Fuck, it's good.
The scene where, again, I don't know what happens, so don't spoil it, but like Loki's in the future, or he's in the past, and the other guy, what's the other guy's name? Fucking his partner, Owen Wilson, Morbius. One of them is in the future, one's in the past. He's like, did anyone come here looking for this? He's like, actually, yeah, a long time ago. And he's like talking to him at that moment. He's like, someone's gonna come in the future. They're gonna ask for this. Give him the. He's like, oh shit, yeah, I do have it. I was like, dude, that looks fucking hilarious. I gotta watch season 2. So
yeah, they did time travel really well in it. Like that's where I got the term that you're time skipping, German, because like that's what they say in that season is time skipping.
In that scene, slipping. He says, I'm time slipping, and he goes, no one's ever time slipped in the TBD or whatever, right? And he goes, and he's like, no, I'm doing it right now. And he goes, actually, there's one guy who claimed it a long time ago. He's like, what did he say? Like, because he knew instantly, like, that's my partner. I need to know what he said,
Yeah.
Anyways, But yeah, so freaking. Anyways, the point is, yeah, I took me a long time, Chris. So yeah, Noise, you're 100% correct. I wouldn't have wanted him to hate this game if we would have just leave Chris to his own devices. He'd be still probably in Dungeon 2, trying to find the special item.
Yeah, beat this game in 3 weeks. Sure, okay. With no knowledge of the game, fuck no.
Mm-hmm. And the inconsistency of it as well, right? Like random bombing, fucking flute, and for a lake. You know, you're like, a secret.
Fucking rocks.
Sentient rocks.
Yeah.
Fuck those things. What the hell? Program that shit. Just let them go straight down. Like, why do they have to bounce around? I don't get it.
Bounce around? Bouncing rocks?
Yeah, they're bouncing
rolling rocks.
Rolling rocks. Okay. Are you thirsty? Do you want a beer?
Nah.
Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, so Dungeon 8, it's
I don't want to point out
like,
what I'm saying, because then if I say that it's a pun or something, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Well, okay, I say I'll get it, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, you didn't get that one? It's a type of beer. It's called a Rolling Rock.
Oh, that one I do get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought you were going for some Kung Pao shit. Okay.
No.
I was like, there's rocks in Kung Pao? I was like, all right.
Okay, bye.
German, you should have been in my stream earlier.
Oh, really? No.
Because I did voice acting for Xenogears.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so nonetheless, 8, I would say 8's a tiny bit harder than 6. And then yeah, the Gleeok, no big deal. Like I said, did you try the strat that I was telling you last one, where it's like you kind of damage each head little by little, so that way you kind of get to kill them all like one shot? No.
No. Like Noise, I didn't have the patience. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I just spammed that thing until it died. Don't give a fuck.
Yourself.
I was taking so much fucking damage. Fuck it. I don't care. You're dying right now.
I think I died to him once, and I was like, all right, try again. I went back, killed him, and I was like, I'm done. Just like Noise yet. All right, no more.
Yeah. I just first tried it because I was like, we're not doing this again. Like, I'm not. Like, I threw some things at him. I was like, what is he weak to? Or like, not weak to, but what does he actually get damaged by? And I was like, well, I'm probably just a sword. And I was just like, okay. And I just stood on the left-hand side of him and just stabbed him until he died.
Yeah, I think this time I tried arrows against him, and I was like, nope, that doesn't work. All right, just go and kill him.
Fuck it, go. My trusty old sword.
Yeah.
So by here, Chris, sorry, I just smashed the mic. So by here, did you go out to go get the sword? When did you get the magical sword?
I got the magical sword for Dungeon 6, I think it was.
Right after 6, you got it? Okay.
I think it was before 6.
No, because we had to, remember we established it had to be a certain amount of, it had to be 12 hearts.
Or 13 or something.
Or 13?
12 hearts, I think it was, yeah.
Which means you have to do dungeon. Oh, you're right.
He did it at 6.
I know Shadow
he did 5 and then 6.
So it has to be after, yeah, I guess it is after 5.
Yeah.
Because then 6, 7, 8, 9 is 4 more hearts to make 16. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I did 6 without it because I thought I could have got it then.
Well, no,
like,
it must have been after 6 then, because there was still.
Oh, it was 14. 14 was the number. That's what it was.
Was the number of hearts?
If only
I had a rope.
14? There's no way it's 14.
Let me check.
It's got to be 11. 3 on top. 11 or 12.
3 on top is 11.
Yeah. So I'm saying it's either 3 on top or 4 on top. But that's not 14.
No, I just said it's 11. Magical sword. Life gauge 12. Have at least 12 heart containers.
4. So 4 on top. Okay. That's where my muscle memory was like. I thought I could have sworn it was 3, but so it's 4. Okay.
So yeah. So that means
after 6.
After 5.
After 5. Okay.
Because 6 you get 6, 7,
yeah,
8, 9. Oh, no, wait, no.
Yeah.
You don't get a heart in 9. Do you get a heart in 9?
No.
So then after 4 then?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Because 5, 6, 7, 8 give you hearts.
Yeah, but you're not doing 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
I did it after 5 because I was still missing one of the hearts in some dungeon, some hole in the ground or whatever. I was still missing one of those because I got that after that. I know that.
Yeah, because I led Chris over to the Lake Hylia heart.
Yeah.
Oh, the bush.
Yeah, I was like, start burning bushes, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, because he was fucking lost trying to find. I don't remember what it was.
Dungeon 8, probably.
Yeah, and I remember Shadow was like, "Are you trying to lead him to a heart container?" I'm like, "I'm just trying to lead him to fucking anything, so I don't watch him be lost anymore. Like, I just can't anymore."
Yep.
So that's probably why you got it after 6 or 5 or whatever.
Yeah,
that makes sense then.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely time slipping now, but nonetheless. Yes. So 8 done, and then 9 we can just kind of go through 9 real quick. But So I was gonna say, so I don't know if you guys were watching your right noise when you said like I don't have to explore, or I just have a different kind of game strat or whatever. I don't know if you saw, there's plenty of rooms where I was like, don't need to fight anything here, don't need to,
Right.
and
Yeah. Because
yeah,
Chris and I are wasting a lot of time thinking we have to
kill every room.
Yeah, do I have to kill everything because I need to move a boulder here, or what the fuck?
Mhm,
Or are they going to drop
mhm,
something?
mhm, mhm,
Yeah. So it's like a lot of guessing games
mhm.
going on per room. So, and also that's my mentality anyways. I kill everything in the room, even if I know the fucking game. Like everything has to die. So
Yeah.
that's my Doom mentality. Get 100% kills basically. So I still do it in like Ocarina of Time. I'm like, oh, is there a fucking enemy lingering around here? No, you're not. You're gonna die right now.
Mhm.
So that's also a thing that slows us down for sure.
Mhm. I think for me, it is kind of like it's kind of partially like I want to kill everything. Also because like I don't go through the dungeon, come back and be surprised with enemies here again. That kind of thing. I think that's half of it for me. Is that I
The
don't want
room,
to come
yeah.
back. If I'm low on health and I'm going back to get supplies or something, or look for something that I might have missed, and then there's a bunch of enemies that I passed up, and now they're going to gang up on me and kill me. I don't want that. So.
Mhm.
That was before I knew they could respawn anyway, even if you're in the dungeon. So
Yeah, in some
Yes.
rooms they'll fucking respawn, and it's like, dude, I cleared this room. I
For a
haven't left
reason.
the dungeon.
Oh, especially when it's like, yeah.
And it's the fucking blue darknuts and
Yeah.
fucking dungeon 9. Why the fuck?
No, 8.
I just went to the next room. No, that happened to me on 9.
There's no darkness in 9.
How is there no darknuts in 9?
There's no darkness in 9.
That can't be right.
There's no nuts in 9. There's no nuts in 9.
yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no dark nuts in 9. Yeah.
Really? What the fuck? Well, then I
What
guess
are you
8 is what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Must be 8. You were pissed off at 8 that much, dude.
Dude, I had very little problems with 9 other than just getting lost here and there.
Lost a little bit. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then like Jessie helped me, like she guided me because I was like, babe, let's just get a fucking map because I just need to fucking get this over with. What was I looking for? Oh yeah,
9. Dark.
Yeah, level 9 map. I just want to check it out. I don't know why I remember fucking
But-
darknuts in there.
By the way, it's in the shape of a skull. I don't know if you noticed that, Chris.
I did notice that. Yeah.
Before he found the map, he figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was like, "Is this a skull?"
Well,
And then
because
nobody,
the one
nobody
guy,
answered him.
you get to the one guy, he's like, there's secrets in both eyes, and I was like, oh, is this a
Right.
skull or something? And
Yeah, secrets are in the eyes or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Who does that? Is that in one of the dungeons?
yeah,
In
Dungeon
9.
9, yeah.
Yeah, at the top left, the guy says, "Eyes of skull
okay.
have."
I
has
did
a
not see
secret."
him. I did not see him. That's why. Okay. I didn't go to that
I
room.
love the guy who just says, "Go to the next room."
Yeah.
Thanks, fuckbag. That's what I've
Yeah.
been doing the entire fucking
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Appreciate
right.
that. Yeah.
Dude, you might as well say like, not this way.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if there was one. No, wrong room, dude, or some shit.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the guy who says ones who does not have Triforce can't go in.
Okay, that's what he says. God damn, I've not seen that message in 30 years. So yeah,
Yeah,
I don't remember what he said.
I'm afraid it's been 30 years. Here, I'll give you guys the map here.
Chris, quick question actually. How did you find Dungeon 9? Were you guided there, or did you have an idea, or what?
Oh, I was guided there. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not by hand. Like at the end, kind of, yes. But
Well, they would tell me like, oh, go this direction or try this area. Yeah, they wouldn't like
Mhm.
say turn left here, go right, go left.
Mhm,
Stuff like
mhm.
that. They would just say try this area or
Sure.
look for
No,
this
no,
yeah,
type
no.
of thing.
and what's funny is
Yeah.
like he did the classic. He's going in the right direction, and
turn
at
around,
the
yep.
at the very last minute, turn the wrong direction or turn backwards, and just like, God fucking damn it, he's never gonna find these fucking rocks.
So I'll start this one since you guys just watched me play. I remember most of the dungeon, right? Most of the dungeon, I was like, yeah, I remember where Silver Arrow was. I remembered kind of more or less my flow that I always do, except for the very first staircase. I do not remember having to bomb to get in there. I just have zero memory of being like, I was like, dude, I've gone in a circle, and I said, there's no way. I don't ever remember using bombs to get into that first staircase. But apparently I must have done it. And I'm mind blown that I'm like, God damn, I don't remember any of that. So right off the bat, I was like, oh shit. I was like, here we go. Like, I'm gonna fucking look like an idiot trying to beat this dungeon. And then the rest of it started coming through normally, right? I was like, all right, I remember the old that. Going to the next room, like, okay, I remember that. And yeah, I made it obviously to Ganon, right? And I was like, I had the silver arrows. I'm like, I don't have the ring. And I was like, should I get the ring or not? And I think Noise, you were like, fuck it, just be Ganon. I'm like, all right, fuck it. Chat has spoken, be Ganon. So I went in there and killed Ganon, obviously. And then I was like, wait a minute, did the door unlock? and the doors do unlock to go backwards. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna go get the red ring now. So then I was like, I knew something up in the right corner. I knew it was something like that. And I just kind of kept wandering in that area. And I was like, I don't remember using bombs here. And apparently you fucking do. That's Chris. Again, that's the one time I felt like I wasn't a pro. I almost felt like demoting myself because I was like, I don't remember bombing any walls to get the red fucking ring. So I was just kind of like mind blown that I forgot something, right? Like,
Yeah.
something. I haven't beat this game actually in a while. It just used to be one of my, maybe I would say every other year beats. But I guess just time's catching up with all of us where I'm just like, just kind of go through it in my head. I'm like, yeah, I remember the game enough and just move on. But
Yeah.
I'll
Oh my
let you
God,
ask.
you just made me sad the way you said that made me hella sad.
What? Just time going on or whatever?
No, it's just you were just like, yeah, I remember the game good enough, well enough.
Yeah.
Like
Just kinda
the day you give up playing video games, like, yeah, I
Oh,
don't need to
heck
play this
yeah.
anymore. Like, yeah, I remember
Yeah, dude, I
Ocarina
used
of
to-
Time well enough. I don't need to play it
Oh,
anymore.
I hope that day doesn't come. I love
Right?
Ocarina of Time, but yeah. So you tell me how you fared with 9, more or less, Chris. I'm watching your VOD right now, but did you hate this one
9
more
was
than
most frustrating in that I had no idea where to go.
Sure? It's definitely a
Like
bitch.
there's been dungeons in the past where it's like, where do I go? Where am I supposed to go? How do I, where
Mhm,
I don't know what tunnel to take or where to turn or whatever. But
mhm,
like, it wasn't 9. When they say
mhm,
that 9 is a dungeon and a half, now I know what they mean. I figured it was like, okay, you go through, you fight a mini boss that leads you to another dungeon, and you have to get through that dungeon too, and then you fight Ganon, and that's it. That's what I figured they
mhm,
meant. It's like, oh, there's like, you go through one part of it, it leads you to another dungeon, and then you have to do that dungeon. That's like a whole dungeon of itself or something like that. I
mhm,
didn't realize like, oh, it's pretty much a whole screen, a whole map
mhm,
area,
mhm,
Mhm.
mhm,
and there's so many twists and turns and tunnels and things you have to take to get to different areas, and things that you think are connected aren't, and things that you don't think are connected are, and it's just like,
mhm,
bomb every single wall because you never know. you know
mhm,
where in the other dungeons there were hints towards that, because you'd look at the map and say, okay, this spot is right next to this spot, but there's no hole,
mhm,
there's no wall, there's no door here, so
mhm,
I can probably bomb through this and get there. And 7 out of 10 times it would work. In
mhm,
this dungeon, everything's connected, everything's right next to each other. It's like,
mhm.
but where's the holes? So I'm
Where's
just,
the yep.
yeah, where do I bomb? Where do I not bomb? And where do I have to beat everyone and push the freaking block to, unlock a staircase to take me to some underground area? It's going to take me halfway across the other side of the dungeon. Now I don't know where to go either.
Mhm,
So that part in of itself, I think, was probably the most frustrating. The enemies and everything, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, there were a lot of whiz robes. I hate whiz robes,
mhm,
but it wasn't as bad as Dungeon 6. I still don't think. It's just at this point I was playing last night at last minute, and I was like, I just need to get through the dungeon. I just need to beat the game. That's all I was focused on.
mhm,
If I wasn't pressed for time, it wouldn't have been nearly as frustrating,
Mhm.
because I don't mind exploring. I don't mind figuring out like, oh, what's in here, and oh, kill all these wizrobes. Okay, now let's test all these blocks, see if I can move something and open some
mhm,
secret or something, or let's bomb all these walls and see what happens. That stuff didn't bother me so much. It was when I was pressed for time. It's just like,
mhm,
I just have to get this done because I don't want to push the podcast back a week because I missed one little thing, and we have to push it back a week or a few days or whatever.
mhm.
And so it's like that's most of the reason I was frustrated. It's just like, I just have to get this done. I just want to get this done, get it over with. That's all I care about.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, it was. So I think that was the most frustrating part about 9, was figuring out where to go. Once I
Sure.
had
Oh,
Shadow
yeah.
in there and he was telling
Uh-huh.
me where to go, it was so much easier.
Mhm. No, it's
And
definitely tough, yeah.
big shout out to him, by the way. Like, he was a lifesaver, absolute lifesaver. And I could tell that he could tell I was starting to get frustrated and everything. But it was a huge help, and I could not thank him enough. And he's an awesome guy. I assume we're gonna link his Twitch or something down below.
Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because he plays all these games for fun. He's very much a retro. He plays retro games for fun. He's played all those stuff growing up and everything. So he's a master of like all these games, and he got all copies of all of them and everything. And
Yeah, it's in his head.
yeah, very much. You can tell like he
And it's
knows the
rent
map.
free.
Yeah, yeah. And on top of that, he's just a super friendly guy.
Mhm.
Awesome guy to get to know him. Just watch his streams. He's entertaining. He's fun. He's just a great guy. But yeah, without him, I would not have made it through Dungeon 9 for sure. I can tell you that.
Yeah, because I couldn't help. I
Even
wasn't there
Noise
yet.
was like, honestly, I don't know either. I was like, okay, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you know.
Yeah, I was like, I can't. What I say? I said, I don't know how to help you.
Yeah,
Because I was like, I don't know this fucking dungeon at all. I haven't, I hadn't even started. I think, or no, we were on.
Well, I think
we were
when
on dungeon
I think
8.
when I started 9, you guys were still on 8. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I was telling you, I was like, I don't know, something about the dark nuts, some shit. Who knows?
Yeah. But
I was
yeah,
just like,
so,
I can't anymore, dude.
so the biggest problem with 9, and part of it, with it being so big, there were a lot of enemies, and my whole thing was I just want to go through and I want to clear all the rooms so that I don't have to worry about clearing all the enemies, because I was tempted every time I would have low health or whatever and run out of potions. It's like,
Yeah, just run by.
just go out, get a potion, come back. But I knew that's going to reset all the enemies in the dungeon. I have to deal with them all over again. So it's like, I need to find a way to deal with them with taking as minimal damage as possible, or getting hearts back and try to clear them out as best as possible without constantly leaving and resetting them, and coming back and everything. So it's like, that was balancing that and trying to figure out my way through the dungeon was probably the most frustrating thing of 9. And then of course you get to the end and it's like, really? That was it?
Yeah, the Ganon fight.
Well, so before we get to that Ganon's fight, so you got the ring, right, Chris? Right?
Yeah.
Which you like?
Again, thanks to Shadow.
Which color do you like more? The white tunic or the red tunic?
Oh, definitely red tunic.
You like the red one? I don't like the red one. I don't
It's
think
a Super Mario tunic.
I don't like it too much. It doesn't vibe with me. Now, I haven't done this, and maybe I should have done this, but I realized that it was like kind of too late. I mean,
Is it white? Isn't it blue?
it's white.
Is it?
White is.
Yeah, it is white.
Okay. Oh.
On our places, anyway.
Is the tunic white or gold? Huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it in the blue?
You know what's all funny is Jessie had a blue and black dress that she just got rid of, and I see it in the trash, and I'm like, "Babe, why'd you throw away your white and gold dress?"
But so I like the white one a little better, and I should confirm this. Noise, if you can search it up, that'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. But I remember reading somewhere that said that if you can make it all the way to the red ring without having the white ring, you actually get a different color tunic, which I was like already so far into the game. Again, not like it took me hours to do, right? Like I should have done it. Cause I'm like, I've actually never done that. So, but my OCD brain just does the same thing where I'm like, go get this, go get the ring. But because, I have these checkpoints in my head. I'm like, by the time I clear dungeon 2, on my way to 3, I should have enough for the blue ring, kind of concept. Because I hit up certain of those, secret to everybody spots, like I said, it's just this force of habit that I follow every time. So as soon as I bought it, I was like, shit. And I was like, fuck it. I'm like, whatever. But I'm just curious if you knew about probably if you get a different color tunic, but I don't know if it was real or if it was just a fucking lie and it's still red.
Yeah, I'm looking, but I don't see anything.
Nothing about that.
No.
What about you, Noise? What do you like, the white one or the red one?
I mean, since I looked at the white one for so goddamn long, I was happy to see a different color, so I was happy with the red one. Yeah,
you don't like the Santa one?
I feel like the Santa one. No, I feel like the red one. You should have got the red one in 8.
Yeah.
Just because of, like Chris said, you get bombarded by so many fucking enemies in 9 that it's just it's a little too much. If I started this dungeon with 8, with the ring, starting 9 with the ring, that would be nice.
Which by the way, you get the magical key in 8 and the book in 8. Did you know what the book does, Chris? Did you?
Yeah.
You noticed that? Okay. You noticed it right away, or did someone tell you?
Oh no, Noise told because I got it and I was like, "What does that do?" Noise was like, "Oh, use your wand," and I was like, "Okay."
Okay.
And it did fire. Didn't you? Someone did.
No, you said, "What is this book?" And I said, "It's a Bible, Chris."
Oh, that's right. You did say that. Yeah. Yeah. And then I don't
know what it does.
Maybe it was Shadow. Someone said.
By the way,
use your wand.
Use your wand. It is called, like in our game, it's called magic book, but I believe in the Japanese version it is called Bible. I think it's literally called Bible.
What's funny is like I didn't know what was causing Chris to make things go on fire. I was like, it must be some like I didn't make the connection.
Okay.
And then we had the wand, and then at some point I must have walked away or something, and then Jessie was setting things on fire with the wand, and I was like, what the fuck? Like like, did you pick something up? And she's like, no, like it just started doing it after we did this dungeon. I'm like, okay. And then I don't remember where do we get it? An 8?
8, yeah.
Okay, I think when we started 9 or something, I was like, oh shit, we have the book. Like I saw it in the. Oh no, she said, what's that thing in the inventory? And I was like, what the fuck you think you're talking about? She's like, that thing, the thing next to the arrows or whatever it was. And I was like, oh, that's a book. And still it didn't connect. And like it took like a couple more. And I was like, oh, I was like, babe, the fucking book is what lets the wand make things go on fire. She's like, oh. And then also she told me too, she's like, you can light up rooms with it. And I was like, oh God, I don't have to keep fucking switching over to the goddamn candle anymore.
Yeah. That was so nice.
But also getting the red candle. Man, I think that's how people found all the goddamn secrets in the overworld, because it's just like you don't have to leave the section, zone out and zone back in, basically. Yeah, like that's a fucking godsend, that red candle.
Why did they do that? That's one of my biggest like puzzles. It's like, why did they make the candle a one-time kind of use, and you got to zone out and zone in? It makes zero sense.
Well, probably so that you're not
burning everything.
Yeah, you're not just fucking burning everything and finding all the secrets like right away.
I guess so. They could add a cooldown too, though.
Because if
that's true. I guess
we as gamers know better than anybody that a lot of the good shit is always at the end game, where you're like, well, I don't even need this anymore now, right? You're just like, well, what the fuck do I need this for? If I'm already all powerful and I already beat the game. So I think that's kind of like, it's the same thing. It's just like that progression, that slow progression. Like same thing with the fucking boomerang. Like the magic boomerang is only like 2 dungeons after, and it's not that hard to get. Well, I mean, the first time, yes, because you get bombarded by those fucking mustachioed foxes or wherever the fuck they are, and the statues, with the statues, like, I remember that we got stuck in there for a minute, and we're like, what the fuck? I just need this fucking magical fucking boomerang. Just give it to me. I mentioned it during my session that like if you don't grab it, like the Gorilas never get upgraded boomerangs either. They'll always still have the banana. Oh, right. That's right. So so their reach is always still just as short. That's always another thing you can do. I think I've done one playthrough where I forgot to grab it. And then I was like, whoa, these guys have the banana. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I never grabbed it. I never realized it. It'd be cool if you just didn't pick it up at all. They didn't have one either.
Yeah. Just walk around.
Yeah. They just bump into you.
But yeah, the 9, red ring, silver arrows.
Yeah.
Ganon.
Yeah, like did I say in this, or did I say it off pod that I ran into Ganon on accident?
Yeah. You said it here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because that's how I explained that I had to rewind to get the fuck out of there. So I'll say this. One of my uncles, one that you've never met, Noise, but I keep saying that just because I have a million uncles, and like half of them. I'm Mexican too.
Yeah. I remember like he was really into this game as well, and he was all like, "Oh man," and so he I learned a lot from him too. And then like as I got a little older and better at video games, he was always like, like, oh, he would want to watch you play or whatever, or he would be like, oh yeah, go here, go there, do this, do that. And, the classic like, you're fucking up, stop dying kind of shit. I'm like, I'm trying.
Hold the flashlight straight.
yeah, pretty much. And I remember at one point, like, I was little, I was a kid, and I asked him, like, I don't know if I asked him or if he brought it up that he beat Zelda, and I was like, no way. I was like, he's like, yeah. He's like, we beat Zelda, whatever, whenever some certain day. So I was like, oh, what's the final boss look like? What's going on? And so his keywords were pretty much like, oh, like, yeah, he show up and he goes invisible. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, fucking invisible boss. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, what does he attack? Like, what does he do? Like fire or what? Because I wanted to know. And he told me, oh, he goes, those statues that shoot like the balls at you, the bullets at you? And I was like, yeah. The statues are like, well, he has one of those. And so for fucking, like I said, a year or whatever longer that took me to beat this game, I always kind of imagined, I didn't even know what Ganon looked like, but I just would imagine the final boss was holding one of those statues like a fucking gun and shooting it at you. So I was like, oh, so this guy just walks around with the statue shooting shit at you? I'm like, all right, I guess. And he's like, yeah, it's like, you got to hit him and then you got to use the arrows and kill him. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I remember when I first got to him, I was like, oh shit. And, you get that little do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And I'm like, oh shit, it's Ganon. And he goes invisible. And I will admit, still as a kid, yes, I was a little scared or nervous or whatever, but I was a little unimpressed when I was like just shooting a random projectile every 3 seconds or whatever it was, And
he does it in a circle pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. There's only certain places you can spawn, yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe the pro gamers, like, they already have that pattern determined. By the time they walk in there, they already know left, right, left, up, dead, or whatever, you know. But yeah. So my first time as a kid, I definitely just swung around like an idiot. I still swung around like an idiot in this one, just because I kind of refused to learn the pattern. I'm like, I just want to kill him my way, you know. I just like having the thrill of just swinging around like a dumbass and hoping you hit him. I do love all the little poses he does when you hit him, right? I think that's pretty funny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then and then you beat him. But so Chris, did you die to him at all, or
I died to him once.
Okay.
Because
That's
I
right. You
wasn't
said second
prepared.
try.
Yeah, I didn't know like what exactly to do.
Mhm.
And because like he keeps going invisible, I was like, what am I supposed to do? So I was just running around,
Mhm.
like expecting he was going to appear at some point.
Sure, right? Yeah, you would think he would,
And
right?
you know, similar to like the whiz robes or whatever. So I was like, all right, he's running around. I got to wait for him to appear before I can hit him. And I was doing that for a while, and then Shadow's like, oh, you have to. It was just swing, like you just have to try to hit him. So I was like, oh, okay.
Mhm.
By that time, I had lost some health already, and so by the time I think I got like 1 or 2 hits on him,
Mhm.
because Shadow's like, you have to hit him with your sword, and then you hit him with your arrow. And so I, got to the point to where I hit him with the sword, and he like freezes in place. And I was like, is that when I hit with my arrow? Before I could even finish the sentence, he disappeared again.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. So if I didn't
You're
have
like,
it up, like I'm screwed,
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just try again. And Shadow used his cliche, his go-to answers of, "You'll know when." It's like, great, thanks. Same with the twin rock. He's like, "You'll know when you see him."
Right.
The Twin
Spectral
Rock?
rock.
Yeah,
Spectral rock.
Oh.
yeah, because the hint is like it's in the twin rocks or something like that. Or
So
And how
so
did you know?
I
Uh-huh.
was wrong. I
Uh,
said it's twin rocks, but it says
oh,
spectral
okay,
rock. Yeah.
oh,
Spectral
okay.
Rock. I was watching that. You went straight for the left one and then the right one. How did you go for the left one?
I
Did they tell
didn't know
you?
which one.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh, did you
50-50
guess?
shot, German.
Well, sure,
Jeez.
but it just looked like he was like left. I'm like, what the fuck?
German's still fucking baffled that he cannot remember that it's the left one. Like
Never will. I don't know why. I
Yeah, he
always
was like,
want him to do right.
I always think it's the right one, and I'm like, that's because your right is my left. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. 30 years later, man, I still will always bomb that right one first. I don't know why.
So another thing we didn't mention about actually Dungeon 9 is that there are rooms that are only one way direction.
Yes. Yep.
On the left side that fucking suck. Like you get stuck in a circle unless you fucking like bomb your way out or yeah, it's just like what the fuck? Like you literally can't go back. Like the door locks behind you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because there was one time, I think it was it the room with the Dodongos? I think it might have been.
Mhm.
And I killed them, and the door didn't open. I was like, "What the heck? Like, what am I supposed to do? Is there some secret in here or something?" Like, yeah, it's such a pain. Again, luckily I have Shadow. He's like, "Nope, go up, go left, go right, 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 up, left, down the stairs, go over here, go right, 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 left, up." Now you're back where you were before. I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." But yeah, no, when I the second, the first time I went against Ganon, I lost, and went back, fought him again, and that time it wasn't that hard. I took damage. He hit me a few times, obviously, but I hit him. Was it you hit him 5 times? I think it was, and you hit him with
Something
the
like that,
arrow,
so-
and he's dead.
Yep, one shot,
Um,
unfortunately, yeah.
And I'm thinking like this is one of those secular things, like secular.
Like they're
What?
trying to psych you out? Psychosomatic?
No, like it happens in cycles.
Yeah. Fuck.
Is it secular? I can't think of the word now.
It's gone, dude. I don't know
Yeah.
the word.
Anyway, I was thinking it was one of those things you have to do that sequence like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like thinking, okay, this is the boss, so of course it's gonna be the hardest, and he dies,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and
And
I'm
that's
just
it,
like,
yep.
cool, I'm done with this game. I am so done with this game. That is so anticlimactic. Like that was worse than Dungeon 7, honestly. Like Dungeon 7, it's like, no, that can't be the boss, and then you get the piece, and it's like, cool, that was the boss. Why?
Wait, I do agree with you there, but you also got to remember you had to battle your way to him, and you had to get silver arrows. So, like Noise said, you can get to him and not
That's
have
true.
the silver arrows, and
And
then be like,
I would have
fucked.
gotten to him without the silver arrows. I think if that's very likely
Good
it would have
stumbled
happened,
around
yeah.
long enough. Yeah.
But
I told
yeah.
him I was
Oh
like,
my
classic
gosh.
Chris fucking struggling with hallways and one shots the
Yeah,
boss.
exactly, yeah. But oh man, that was so anticlimactic. I just And I get what you say, Jeremy. Like you've been struggling your whole way here. Like you're probably low health and don't have a lot of resources because you've just got here, and you may not have everything you need to beat them. But like at the same time, like make it worth it. Make it because it was a good gimmick to his fight where you have to kind of guess where he is and stab.
Sure.
And yeah, he's going around in circles, so you can kind of determine where he's gonna be. But like at least make it 2 rounds. At least, you know.
No. Well, like I said when I was playing, Goma for 6. It's a one shot, and you're kind of like it's kind of the same concept. Wizrobes up the ass, getting your butt beat like crazy, and then you're like, one arrow. You're like, that was it. You're like,
yeah,
okay, and again, we're gonna go into a trope here.
And they show up at 8, and they take more shots.
Oh, there's like 5 shots, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna spoil a trope, but it's like you said it yourself, Chris, 3 times, right? I'm like, man, the fucking Goma should have been 3 fucking shots, right? Then the blue Goma could have been 5, sure, whatever, But yeah, it is super lackluster that the Goma is 1 shot and that was it. And then Ganon, likewise, it should have been more than 1 arrow. I remember as a kid, the first time I ever did it, likewise, I swung around like an idiot, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I probably used a potion. I was probably low on health, so I had to pop that potion. And then I see I must have done the same thing. I must have shot an arrow because I remember being told like you need to hit him with the silver arrow. So I had everything I needed. I'm like, I got it. There's no way I can fail, pretty much, right? And it's like just choke. And I hit him and I shot the arrow and nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, and he disappears again. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh, I got to do it again. Shoot the arrow, nothing. I'm like, oh, keep doing it. And then, yeah, you get him to that brown phase that he has, the poop phase. And I'm like, oh, this is the moment I got to hit him. I'm like, cool. You shoot an arrow. And just like you, I was like, I actually shot multiple, shot multiple arrows, but you can see only that first one did the damage. And then just explodes. And I was like, I did feel cheated a tiny bit. I felt rewarded. Yeah. For sure, 100% rewarded because I beat it. Oh my god, yes! But I was also like, that was it. Like I thought it was gonna be like more, man. I thought
because the game builds up. The boss is gonna be the hardest part of the dungeon, and if the boss is the hardest part of the dungeon, and the dungeon was that annoying, it was Dungeon 6 all over again. Is all it was.
So let's make this boss battle better. I think, like you said, Chris, a 3 cycle would have been great. I think also if you don't hit him, if you don't stun him, and after X amount of time, he appears like in the upper right corner or some bullshit like that, and does like a volley of projectiles at you or some shit like that. Kind of like punishing you for not being able to hit him. What else would make this boss fight a little bit more interesting? I think those 2 would be good. First of all, like instead of more than one arrow to fucking kill him, and then fucking a punisher for you for not hitting him enough.
Yeah.
Or, stunning him at all. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, maybe even make it to where like you have to do multiple things in order to do damage.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you have to hit him with the wand to make him visible. And then you have to stab him with the sword to stun him. And then you hit him with the arrow. And
I like that.
Okay, you do that. That was round 1. Now you have to do that 2 more times. And maybe he moves a little faster,
Yep. I was just thinking that. I was like, yeah, second phase. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. You hit him with the arrow, the room goes dark, and then it illuminates again. It's just faster. Just got honestly, even a new form or something would have been kind of cool too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like Noise, what do you think? Like, how did you fare with Ganon at this point when you were like already kind of like, I'm done with this fucking game kind of concept?
No, yeah.
Who beat him? You or Jesse?
Me. No, I'd already taken over Dungeon 9, and she was just helping with the map because it was just
okay. That's right.
Like I said, our marriage was in peril, and it was just like, we just need to fucking beat this game. So yeah, I beat him first try, but I thought as soon as he's visible, that's when you hit him with the arrow. And then I didn't know it was like, oh, he has to turn into that brown palette. But yeah, as soon as I saw him with the brown palette, shot him and he fucking died. I shot 2. And like you said, I saw the first one do the damage, and I was just like, okay, well, there he's dead. And I knew he was going to die right there because I saw Chris do it. And because I was like, oh, I don't remember it being that fucking easy. But my dad has an expression, I'll say it in Spanish and then I'll translate it for Chris, but it's tanto pedo para cagar aguado. I don't know if that's like a Mexico City thing, because I think your dad used to say it too, is what Jesse said.
No, not that. I think it was more like tanto pedo para nada or some shit like that.
Okay, but yeah, basically, Chris, the expression means like so much farting just to shit diarrhea.
Yeah,
right. It's just like
all that for nothing.
Didn't even come out
much.
solid,
That's
bro.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just every time I'd hear my dad say that, I always just laughed because it was just like, it's a great expression, what a great way to say all, so much for nothing. But
Mhm.
what's the American version?
Oh,
So like no, that's not close, but no cigar. No, that's different, huh?
no, it's different. Well, all that for nothing, but like a more vulgar one.
Maybe.
Uh,
No, maybe I guess it is. Yeah, all that for nothing. I
no, I'm saying,
guess.
is there another vulgar one that you can think of, Chris? Like that means like so much for nothing, so much
Uh,
for all that shit and no,
I mean, there's
no.
there's all bark and no bite, but
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
vulgar,
No, it's not that much vulgar.
But
Yeah.
But all bark
that's
and no
kind of a
bite is
different
more like
situation.
someone
Yeah,
who just talks shit and can't back it up.
yeah,
No, I guess not. Yeah, because that expression in Spanish, that's vulgar. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was Zelda. So then
so I have a question. The magic key. If you don't
ah,
have the magic key,
uh
do you have to rely on buying keys outside? Because it looks like you can soft lock yourself without them in this dungeon.
well, there's not necessarily
Is there
soft
enough keys?
lock. There should be enough keys.
It doesn't look like it, dude. I'm looking at this map.
Mhm.
I see 1,
There should be enough. I'm fairly confident there should be enough because I know at one point I've
2,
made it
3,
here without the magic key. But
Hmm.
I also know from
4.
a small memory that I've also had to buy a key, and that was just mainly me forgetting to clear a room for a key
Yeah, because the map shows 4 keys.
for like as a reward. Is there any enemies that have them inside of them, like on this one, like any Gibdos or anything like that? No, there's no
That's what I'm
Gibdos.
trying to, that's what I'm trying
there's
to
no-
look for. But usually this map will tell you like one of these guys has the key or some shit.
Oh yeah, 3. I'm seeing 3.
Yeah, there's 3 in the bottom right corner. Then there's 1. Shit, I lost it. Everything blends in now. No, I saw 4th.
Oh, I don't see it, but
Because yeah, there's 1.
there's a bunch of
2,
locked rooms.
3,
You're right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Huh?
10, 11, 12 fucking doors with keys.
Yeah, oh, you know what? No. Those keys must be freestanding keys. Those must not be reward keys.
But it's still really it felt like we weren't getting that many keys even as I was going through it because like I said, we were murdering everything.
Okay,
Or I was
well,
murdering
that-
everything, and yeah,
Yeah, that's a good point there because I was definitely skipping a lot of the stuff I didn't have to kill. So
yeah. 'Cause I feel like I feel like that's why the keys exist in the overworld. If
Yeah,
you
it must
don't
be.
if you don't have the right path, you're gonna run out of keys.
possibly that's a very, very, very good question there, Noise, for sure. I know for sure I've had to buy some at some point because, like I said, at one of my playthroughs, I was like, I don't have keys. So I was like, oh, I can go buy some, and I bought some, and then I lost
That's
my file.
funny
So.
because in my playthrough, I almost always had extra keys for the dungeons.
That too.
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
definitely
say
skip some.
maybe yes, maybe some runs could be like you go through dungeons collecting keys and only using the ones you need to get to the end, and
Mhm.
using some of those keys to get through dungeon 9 without having to get the magic key.
Yeah.
I wonder if
be.
there's speed runs like that.
Hmm.
Interesting.
But yeah, but then the last little thing I was gonna say about Zelda, she's covered in fire. I remember as a kid, I always thought like the only way to get rid of the fire was for the silver arrows. And then every time I beat it afterwards, I remember like I started using the sword. And then you can I don't know if you saw Chris when I beat it, you can use anything to clear the fire, even fire. So I think
Yeah.
that's super funny.
Well, it's fight fire with fire. Yeah.
yeah.
I ran
So I
right
think
into
it's
it.
Yeah. Thanks.
And I told Jesse, I was like, wait, so does that mean that if you had
Yes.
half a heart,
Yes. Mhm.
You can die
fucking
there.
die from that fire?
Oh, man. Can you imagine being transported back to the beginning of the dungeon? Oh,
Mhm.
man. That would be a rage quit moment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate rage quit moment.
I mean, you wouldn't have to be Ganon again, I guess, but
Yeah.
it's a huge middle finger to the player.
Yeah.
Like, why allow it to damage you? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, why wasn't it decorative like the ones in all those secret rooms? Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this thing just fucking hurt me. Cool.
I
Well,
think
that's what.
I was gonna say I might test it now. I wonder if you do have to fight Ganon again because by you dying,
But you beat him.
yeah, that's true. All right,
The
that's
dungeon
a good
remembers
point.
everything you did.
Okay. I was just
No.
curious. I'm like, I wonder if you do because I don't know, but I know
Still,
you
I
can't
mean,
get a fire.
getting back to that room alone would be.
Oh,
a
sure.
pain.
Well, you can spawn them with 3 hearts. Yeah, so you're like, fuck, let me go buy a potion, or like you said,
Yeah.
go get the fairy. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to get to that fucking staircase. That too, like it was real confusing because all the staircases were going left.
Mhm.
Like if they're going
Mm.
backwards, and I was like, I don't like this. Like I don't know if I'm going the right way.
Yeah. And again, looking at the map didn't help.
No,
No.
it was so hard to get. Everything's the same fucking color palette.
Mhm.
Like Jesse was like fucking Magellan, like trying to like, hold on, give me a second, and I'm like, I'm just
Pulling
standing
out
still, babe. Like fucking
She's pulling out the compass and the sextant and shit.
bro, dude. Seriously, it was like fucking it was nuts trying to decipher the fucking map. At one point, I was like, can I just look at it real quick? And I'm like fucking what am I looking at? Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
because
Oh,
I
man.
even told Chris too. I was like, I think it's time for you to get a map, especially for this one.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't seem
Yeah,
to help
there was
much.
one part where Shadow had just come in last night, and he's like, "Did you find the map yet?" And you're like, "Nope." And you're like, "Oh, because you haven't been over the right side." And I was like, "Yeah, I have been over the right side. It's not over there. I didn't see it."
Yeah.
And of course, it's one of those you have to bomb something or I don't know, something stupid like that. And
Yeah, because I told Shadow, I
Yeah.
was like, I think it's time for him to get a map. And he's like, well, yeah, it's over on the right side. And I'm like, no, IRL. And he's like, oh.
yeah.
I was like, no, fuck the in-game map. He needs a fucking real map, dude.
Yeah. My wife saw that because I was on break when you typed it in, and she's like, "It would be funny if we had one." Because she asked me like, "Do we have an actual map?" And I was like, "I don't think so. Why?" She's like, "Oh," and she told me what you guys said. And she said it'd be funny if you when you came back, you're holding a map like for the stream. Like, where am I supposed to go?
I'm looking at some Reddit posts here, and some guy says that news to me, but some guy says that you can buy keys because there is more dungeon doors than keys.
Yeah,
Says
there's
you
what I
can-
say.
you
There's
can
like
run
10
out.
or 12 or
He
something.
says it's not too common, but you can. And I was like, okay. So interesting. Okay. I always thought it was like if you just couldn't find a key, or like there was a room that had like darkness, or like, I can't beat these darkness, let me just go buy a key. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's why there's so many bombable walls in this one. Like that's like the only way to navigate this fucking place is bomb walls.
Yeah.
That too. We ran into like running out of bombs.
Oh yeah.
I did manage to find one of the
happened
upgrade
to me,
guys.
yeah. When I was about to get to where Ganon was, and I had everything, and Shadow's like, "Oh, bomb this wall," and I was like, "Guess what? I don't have any bombs."
Yep.
He's like, "Well."
Yeah, we got the upgrade guy in 7, and there's another one, right?
In 9, yeah.
In 9?
No,
right?
7 and 5.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit, my cats are fighting.
Yep. In 5. That's the one we missed.
Yeah, so I could hold 16 bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were only able to get 12. Not enough. And the dongos like to eat fucking bombs. And it's like, stop eating the fucking bomb, please.
Right?
They always juke me. I'm like, stop it, you fucking like stop turning around.
Yeah, I had that
smoke.
too all the time. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me
They
waste this
juke me
bomb.
or turn right into the bomb. And, oh, delicious.
And then as a kid, though, I remember like having a hard time getting to eat the bombs, and now that I'm trying to get him to fucking eat the smokes. Oh man, but that was Legend of Zelda, and so as you saw there, Chris, there is a second quest.
Yeah.
New
Game Plus.
What do you think is going to be? Oh, New Game Plus?
That's what I thought was, and they're like, not exactly. So
Not exactly. The key words there.
Mm-hmm.
So, Noise, anything you want to add?
About this game?
Yeah, about Quest 1 and this game, I guess. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I thought that was going to be more than enough time for us. 3 dungeons per week.
Yeah, it actually worked out enough, but
it was.
Yeah.
This
Just
week
being an
just happened to be a
experience
busy
is-
week. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got a late start, later than I
like I
normally
said,
would've.
like Chris had a late. Yeah, Chris had a bit of a late start, and then freaking you were sharing a controller, Noise. So I see why it was definitely a little longer.
But I think it was funner.
I think that would have been fun for sure. Yeah,
because we're like sharing experience. I remember back when we lived in Sparks, we started a game and we're like, let's play through this, and we just never continued. I think we went through like 2 dungeons together and that was it. And I was always just like, I want to play through this with you. And yeah, so it was nice playing it. With her.
So I was gonna say this one thing too that I just remembered, like Chris, there was the one section, I don't remember if it was dungeon 6 or what fucking dungeon it was. You fucking walked into a room and it was one of the rooms where the doors close behind you, so it pushes you out, right?
Mhm.
And you fucking had no idea because you went to read chat and you're just getting pelted on the
Oh
screen.
yeah.
And you're like, hey man, you're like reading chat. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. This and that. I'm like watching you like die. I'm like, Chris, you're fucking dying. And you look up and you're like, oh shit, I'm dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is before you were using the save states or rewind, but I just thought it's hilarious. I'm like, please die, please look up at the screen, like, what the fuck? But no, you caught it just in time. You're like, oh shit, like what the fuck? You're like, why didn't anyone tell me? And someone in the chat was like, I don't know, dude. Like I was reading chat too or something like that. And I don't know, man. But anyways, but yeah, so there's a quest too, Chris, and I had brought up the idea of we're gonna play it. I won't spoil a whole lot about quest 2, and the task is kind of
Are we deciding to play it?
yeah. Why?
As in, it's been decided, or we're going to vote on it.
Oh man, I suggested it in the spoilers tab, but
Right, but so here's what I think.
uh-huh.
I think it should be up to Chris
Uh-huh.
because this was like a lot of NES
True.
Zelda.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So I leave it up to Chris. Like either we go for it and see how far we can go, which is what German was going to suggest, right?
That was the idea. Was just 1 week, see how far you can get in this second quest.
Okay.
Or what Noise is going to suggest. What's your suggestion, Chris? Noise?
We come back to it later.
Okay. I like that too.
As a nostalgia thing to like, hey, let's in the middle of
Remember how hard this was?
yeah. Have we learned anything? Like
Yeah.
so whatever you decide, Chris. Because like we said, this is I mean it's not as much your journey as like the Metal Gear one was.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. I'd be willing to try it. I'd be willing to give it a shot. I don't know about streaming. I might stream it once or twice.
Okay.
Just to see how far I get, and that'll be that. Yeah.
Because I was telling Noise that it in my opinion it's kind of going to be like the Metal Gear NES versions, where it's like just give it a fair college try. It's it's the same game in the sense of like it's not like it's like broken it's like it's just still a playable game.
Yeah.
But I will say that the difficulty ramps up, and as you already felt like lost trying to find dungeons and shit, it's all over again. Like, hey, guess what? Now you learned everything. Forget everything, because now everything's fucking different. So that will be a thing. And there's other stuff that I find pretty interesting in this second quest that I don't think we'll get to actually during our playthrough. But yeah, it's something I really don't expect you to beat you in a week. Let alone will be with save states. Maybe you could do it within same thing like 3 weeks, right? Yeah. But it's a whole nother. It's a step up. It is much tougher. And there's some sections that are like bullshit, and you're like, dude, that's fucking this. Remember how you were saying, Noise? They were like you could see the fun being drained out of Chris's eyes, right? There's some shit in this second quest. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, that's gonna piss me off when I get to that section.
German doesn't want to do it. Damn.
Yeah. That's how promising it sounds.
So no. So if you're down, then yeah, I'm down to do a fair shake of the game, and then we can always come back and retry it, at some other point in time, where you're like,
especially like the fact that I'm not going to have like, you need to get to this point by this time. It's going to be a lot more casual for me. I played through Neo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I kept telling you.
I died a lot in that game. And
to the same hole in the ground.
Yeah, there were a couple times I was starting to get frustrated. It's like, all right, let's play a different game for a couple times, and come back to this later or whatever. But for the most part, it's like, oh, I died. Okay, let's try again. I don't typically get frustrated when I die. It was just being on a timeline, I think, is what did it mostly. So going through with this, I'm probably gonna die. I probably won't even use save states, honestly. I want to see how many times I can die. Just like rack them up, and just do that, because it's a lot more casual. It's just for fun, like you said. We're not trying to we're not getting to a certain point. We're not trying to beat the game. It's just how far can you get,
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if you can beat the game, that'd be more credit to you. But it's this is not like you have to beat this to get the real ending. Nope, it's just an extra challenge. Really, what it is.
It's not Ghosts and Goblins. Fuck.
Yeah, definitely not Ghosts and Goblins. No, not by any means. No. Oh, jeez, could you imagine? Oh man.
Well, we can't.
I did
play
imagine.
Ghosts and Goblins.
I fucking got all the way to the end, and they were like, "You used the wrong weapon," and I was like, "Go fuck yourself. I'm done. I beat the game. I win."
Here's
how I win. I stopped playing you, fucker.
you have no more power over me.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, nope.
But yeah, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'll probably stream it too. So
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want you to get burnt out on this game.
Yeah, good point there,
No,
Noise. Good,
no,
very good
I
point.
wanted to make sure it was your choice.
yeah,
Yeah, because it's yeah, I've never tried it,
No.
so I have no idea what I'm in for. I know it's basically like the way I describe it to German. It's Master Quest. Basically, it's changed things around with the same overworld map. I understand,
More or less.
but not
like
locations to things, but just layout.
Yeah,
Basically, it's Tears of the Kingdom is what it is.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
guess.
play
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom, so I wouldn't know that.
Yeah, but no, like I said, but like I said, I actually, I'm just really curious to see what you guys will think of when you get to certain sections.
Okay.
And if you get to certain sections, because I think they won't. One section, I told Noise that I was very curious to see you with Dungeon 1, and I told Noise that you will probably die like immediately in Dungeon 1. Like not in the first screen, but like the next screen, probably.
Yeah.
The next screen. You'll probably
Well, the first screen. I hope I don't die in the first screen. There's almost never anything in the first screen. I could be wrong. Who knows?
That's where the camels are, Chris, in the fucking first screen of the dungeons.
Oh, of course, yeah.
You got to push the blocks in a certain order. Just kidding.
That thing you showed me, Jeremy, with the secret entrances, and I was like, I found those, and they don't mean anything. I asked people in chat, you're like, this is where you go get the secret camels. Like, screw you, it's not real.
I had no idea someone in chat already told you something like that, because I was like, I remember I was like,
found it by accident, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, what is this? And I was like, does it lead me to something else? And I saw it just led me to the same dungeon. So I was like, I started walking around thinking like, is there a different layout? Like, is there like a secret in here or something? Like, there must be some reason they have this.
Yeah.
And people were like, no, it means nothing. I was like, why? Then why?
Yeah.
Why is it here?
Don't know, honestly. The only thing that's different about it, I will tell you this much, is the fact that it's you save some frames because you don't do the walking down the steps. You just instantly spawn in the dungeon. So again, it's kind of still pointless though. But yeah, it's there. They're fun. I used to love going in them just for. I always thought there was something in them. If you beat them using the secret entrance, actually, I used to believe there's a secret entrance for every dungeon, so you just had to find them, and I could only find those two. So, but like I said, that was me as a kid thinking like there was more to games than there was sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah. So all right, well, that's Legend of Zelda Quest 1, one of my favorites. There's a lot of bullshit. Will agreed, but it's definitely a game that I know fairly well, with the exception of those alternate universe memories. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, German. Can you have you beaten Quest 2?
I've been Quest 2 once officially.
Once, okay.
And it was like fucking 20 plus years ago, 25 years ago.
Are you gonna try to do it this time, or are you just gonna play?
No, I'm gonna try and do it. I'm definitely gonna try and do it. I remember.
You're gonna stream it?
Yeah, I'll stream it. I remember.
You're gonna stream it other than the day of?
Oh, this one I definitely have to do it like not just the day of for sure. I'll probably be streaming it like even after as we're doing like Zelda 2 and shit like that. Like I'll probably do checkpoint for Zelda 2s and then go back to this one. But
okay.
Yeah, there's no way I'm beating this one in 1 hour or fucking 3 hours. I know that much. I know that much. I know what this quest holds. And I would argue I remember maybe 10% of it.
Okay.
The rest of the 90 is going to be like you guys, like blind. I'm like, I fucking just going to have to start burning bushes because I don't remember shit no more.
So I'm curious about this too, because when I was talking to Shadow one time, he explained to me this way. This is a difficulty scale of 1 to 10. Zelda 1 is a 4. Zelda 2 is a 7.
2 or Quest 2? 2?
Zelda 2. Not Quest 2.
Zelda 2.
The Adventure of Link.
Yes.
Okay, so 7. Yeah, I would say difficult in different reasons, but yeah, it's more difficult for sure.
Right. No, I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you personally, seeing that you would mostly agree with that, where would you say Quest 2 lies on that line?
Oh, very good question. Oh my God. Yeah, I would definitely put it like an 8 or a 9, honestly.
Really?
So harder than Zelda 2?
Yeah. My personal opinion, I'll tell you this much. Without a fucking walkthrough, I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to beat Zelda 2. Again, maybe just throwing bodies at it. So not Zelda 2, Zelda Quest 2. Yeah. It's fucking tough. I would definitely put it minimum 8.
Okay.
Well, it's just because you don't know where everything is.
Very true, but I do know where 95% of Zelda 2 is, and I still think that's pretty tough. I still have trouble on it.
Yeah,
So that
Yeah,
it
because
still
Zelda
doesn't.
2, I mean, also you're talking to Shadow. So
Yeah.
I guess my inexperience would put Zelda 2 at much higher,
Yeah.
especially compared to all the Zelda games I've ever played.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, my lack of knowledge puts Zelda 2 at probably like a fucking like maybe a 9.
Yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that.
And this one may be like at a maybe like at a 6, maybe 7.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say a 5. Like, so Shadow put this at a 4. So it wasn't like a universal thing. Shadow said it was a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you guys finding this one a little tougher. Obviously, me, unfortunately for me, like I think maybe Shadow was being generous in terms of like maybe just ranking it like as an overall statement. But like I think maybe for Shadow, I'm assuming here, what would he rank it as his personal number? Because for me, this one's definitely, I would argue maybe a 3, a little easier. Just because I do know where everything's at, you know, like, and I do
Yeah.
know what rooms I can skip and shit like that.
Well, you can get through the game with 4 deaths. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, and freaking but yeah. So I'm curious. Ask him, message him or something like that, and ask him like what does he rank Quest 2 at, and ask him if he's
Okay.
actually ever beaten it. I'm curious about that. Yeah.
I'm sure he has. I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the first
Yeah.
one to ask me if we're gonna do it.
Oh, really? Okay.
He DM'd me on Twitch and he's like, "Hey, are you guys doing Quest 2?" And I was like, "Should we?" And you know, so that's all I was just like, I mean, if you want to, like, I'll suggest it and stuff. And so yeah. But yeah, no, for me, I mean, I mean, after these first 2, fucking Zelda's a goddamn cakewalk after this. After 2. Not Quest 2, but Zelda 2, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The game becomes very handholdy afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot more
Especially
reasoning,
because they
a lot
have
more,
the ability. Yeah, there's logic to a lot of things. There's a lot more dialogue.
a lot more consistency too, where like
Yeah,
the
the
game
formula.
literally tells you.
Yeah, the formula is solidified
Yeah.
with
Oh, yeah.
Link to the Past.
Yeah, that like they're like on this one, like you said, Chris, why would I use the flute to drain the fucking lake? In fucking future Zelda, they'll be like, use the flute to drain the lake. Like, oh, okay, you know, or so, you know,
Yeah.
they may put it like in a little riddle, be like, oh, music. There once was a man who drained the lake, and he had a magic flute, and he hid it in the woods, and you find it in the woods, like, oh, this is the one I used to drain the lake. Cool, got it, gotcha, you know. But yeah, 100% noise. Agreed. After 2, the difficulty in crypticness goes down like big time. Because there still might be difficult like boss fights, shit like that. But
Oh yeah. Well, there's 2 types of difficulty though, you know, and
Okay.
Zelda 2, Adventure Link, I'm told is not difficult because of like mechanics. It's difficult because the game is unfair. And
I would say mechanics is also part of it though.
okay.
yeah,
Part
because
of it.
I would love to call it unfair, but once you figure out the mechanics, it becomes easy.
Okay.
But learning the mechanics is the hard part.
Okay.
So,
So it's
But,
a steep learning curve, is what it is.
yeah,
Okay.
Like after this one, yeah, compared to this one, 100%.
yeah. This one is just like look at thing, stab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zelda 2 is like look at thing. Oh god, thing is attacking me. Okay, do I look at? Okay, do I dodge? Do I duck? Do I dodge? Do I jump? Do I what? Like what the fuck? You know? And then you're dead by
Yeah.
the time you figure it out, and then you have to try it again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some difficulty spike in there. And like I said, cryptic. Ooh, that's a good question. Is Zelda 2 more cryptic than this one?
I have a harder time figuring out where the fuck to go into than I do in this one.
I would like to agree with you there.
But
But
again,
again, I know
I've
this
gotten
was
pretty
so
far. But at
much.
the same time, I'm like, what did you tell me? Right? If you don't write it down, too, you're also like, what? The fuck does this mean? Like that's how I
It's
feel
like the
with
women
Zelda
invite you
2.
in their houses to heal you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that.
Let me give you some more life. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
All right.
Well, congratulations, Chris, on beating
Quest
I would
1.
argue that's still a fairly hard game. You know, there's no doubt about it. Like without any walkthroughs or anything like that, I think if you sat down any rational child or even adult capable, they would struggle with this without any walkthroughs.
And I've always been an advocate that says old games, I don't care what you're playing, old games are harder. Always. And I've always been an advocate of that. And I've known that. So I knew going into that, you know, it being an old game, being originally, especially the first Zelda, it's going to be hard. So I wasn't surprised by that. I'd like to see these kids, they're like really good at Fortnite and stuff like that. Like, here, go try this game and see how good you are. And they'll get super frustrated and, you know,
throw the controller
to
and
the
say it's
screen or whatever.
stupid.
Yeah. But yeah, So I knew it was gonna be difficult. I've always been an advocate that old games are hard
Mhm.
because they're old. You have limitations on what you can do
Absolutely.
and everything.
Yeah, they're the first
Yeah.
versions of what we have now.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. You had
Like
to.
what did I ask you, Chris? I said this or Neo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I chose
What did you
Neo.
pick? You
Neo.
chose Neo.
Yeah, he
Neo,
said you'd rather play Neo.
100%. Yeah.
And then what else did we ask you? We said this or fuck. Shadow asked you something else.
Oh shoot, yeah. I can't remember now.
All right. While you think about that, let me ask you a question. This or the first Metal Gear?
Oh, first Metal Gear for sure.
Yeah, the first Metal
But
Gear.
only because I know what to do.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Oh
Okay,
man, for me, it would
could
have
you
to be
sit
this
back
one.
down and beat MSX Metal Gear 1 again? Wait,
I
did
think
you?
I could. No, I didn't. Not without a walkthrough.
Oh, right.
On the MSX, I did beat it, but I used a walkthrough.
Yeah.
I'm confident I could do it without a walkthrough now. Yeah.
Really? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
For me,
Sounds like
I
a
would
Now
have to
that I
choose
at least
this.
know
challenge,
what to
doesn't
do,
it?
now that I at least know what to do, like in
Mhm.
certain areas, that's enough. Because
Sure.
before I didn't even know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no, go around punching walls, and then I had to like figure out what wall to punch. It was just
Yeah,
figure
talk
it
about
out.
cryptic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. Exactly.
But now
I mean,
that you semi know this one,
now that if I went through and played it again, I think I'd be a lot better off. I'd still have
Sure.
trouble, obviously, with the enemies and stuff, but I'd be a lot better off. So I'm curious to see how it'll,
I
because
think that's the problem with this game. It's the fucking enemies.
yeah,
They're
that's
so
that's a big
fucking-
part of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely a big part of it.
They're so random.
But I think it's also like what was it? Metal Gear. What game were we playing? And it was like there was one gimmick to it, and once you figure that out, it's like, oh, that's the game. Like that's everything there is. And then when you come back and play, it's like, yeah, it's not as exciting anymore because you know what's gonna happen.
Whole game.
Huh.
Mhm.
I can't think of what it was.
Was it
An
Ghost
earlier
Battle?
one?
I thought so. It might have been one of the solids, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But I don't know. There was one game we played, and it's like, once you know the gimmick, you just know the game, and you kind of know how it works and what's going on, and like
Okay.
there's no real
Challenge anymore.
shocker, I guess. Yeah, no challenge anymore. No, I don't know.
I mean,
No
that is
twists.
definitely no twist. Yeah.
Something like
I don't know.
that, yeah.
Good question. I mean, Metal Gear 2 has got the infamous like the fucking the M9. You put everyone to sleep, and it's not that hard once you
Solid
start
2.
knocking. Yeah, Solid 2. Sorry.
Yeah,
3 has the whole like put them on the ground and freeze, and then you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah.
Which took me 20 years to learn about.
Okay. All right. Well, no, that's good to know. Like I said, yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would still choose Zelda this one over Metal Gear 1, just because I like Metal Gear and I like Metal Gear 1 enough, but this one just holds a good place in my
But
heart.
would you
'cause
choose?
I,
Would you choose this over Neo?
I've never beaten Neo actually.
But you played it, right?
Were
Yeah,
you
I
guys
played it.
playing it at the fucking sushi bar in the back?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Or your
I wasn't.
nephew and our brother-in-law?
Maybe Neo 2 or something. I don't know, but not me. I played it at my
Oh.
house. I have it. So I'm staring at it right now. There's Neo, but I've never beaten it. Yeah, I made it pretty far, and I don't know, I just kind of lost interest for some reason. But it was cool. This or Neo? Probably this, because I could always like Noise said, give myself challenges, beat it without getting any extra hearts, or beat it with the
Mhm.
swordless. Figure out more glitches, or fucking if I could choose to do it with the randomizer, I'd be doing a randomizer. Be like, because then it's always different. It's
Is there no
always different.
randomizer for this?
No, there is. That's what I'm saying. If I
Oh,
could
okay.
choose
I was gonna
it.
say.
Yeah, if you're just in base game, or if I could choose this with randomizer, this with randomizer, done.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what you're doing now with Quest 2.
Yeah.
Just
Just
but
because
the
you
only
can't
thing,
remember everything, yeah.
well, yeah, it's one randomizer, but it's not different every time you do Quest 2. But yeah, no,
I know.
you're-
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel the
But,
same way every time I do Master Quest. I'm always like, wait, where the fuck is everything? Like it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
my brain is always it's programmed to the base game.
Dude, I'll say it once again for the millionth time. I fucking regret not playing Master Quest back when it came out, because I was like, oh, it's just fucking harder or whatever. And I finally played it literally like 4 years ago. I was like, holy shit. If I would have known about this when I was a fucking kid, I would have been playing the shit out of Master Quest, because it's so much fun. I think the fun of it was the fact that you didn't know what the fuck to do. Right? You're like, fuck,
Yeah.
where do I go? What do I do? Where the fuck? How do I open the door? Yeah, that was what made it fun for me. And when you found that, you're like, oh my God, it was that the whole time. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, because I had the what's it called? The special edition Wind
Collection,
Waker.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah.
that came with Ocarina of Time and Master Quest, and I was
And
like,
originally,
I must
Master
play
Quest
this.
was only available in Japan, right? Or was that the first time it was printed? How the hell did you play Master Quest prior to that special disc?
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, good question. Anyway, watch, it's been on Ocarina of Time the whole time. You just had to like push up and B or something.
I wonder if it was being developed for the DD. Maybe that's what you're
Possibly.
thinking.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, yeah, I just
Diamond
remember
Dog, by the way. Anyone listening?
Yeah, Diamond Dogs.
All right, cool. Well, that was Zelda 1 minus the second quest. So yeah, take it away.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna give the second quest a college try
Yeah.
and see how far we make it. I'm a little bummed. I was excited to start Zelda 2, but I might do both. Just because I saw Chris jump into it and I was like, oh shit, like I really want to start this right now. Just because like I know how hard the fucking game is. I've gotten to a certain point and yeah, it just you find your rhythm, I think, in 2. So yeah.
I'm confident I can make it all the way to the final dungeon on 2. Yeah. So, but it's definitely it's its own thing, you know. I'm actually not excited for 2. I'm like, I fucking hate 2, man. I'm like, I 2, it's actually one of the games that did defeat me as a child. Again, another game that I lost my save file countless times. And on one of the final times me attempting it, I made it to the final dungeon, and I'm pretty sure I lost almost all my lives getting to the dungeon. And the point is, I got to the dungeon, and I think I was like, all right, I'll pick it up tomorrow or whatever. Didn't hold reset, whatever. I don't know. Fucking lost data. I'm done. I'm like, nah, never picked it up for like 20 years, and then I finally beat it. Yeah, I pulled a noise. I'm like, yep, it's done. I beat it. No, I don't give a fuck. I beat it. I finally beat it once, and only once as well, with the emulator. So I guess maybe I'm looking forward to getting vengeance on it, because I will be doing it with. I'm going to try and do it with no save states. So yeah, this is a game I want to get my.
And I will have my vengeance.
I will have my vengeance
for the next.
Yeah. So this is kind of my vengeance on Zelda 2. But like I said, I've always made it to the final dungeon. I feel like I can make it to the final dungeon. But yeah.
Listen, just pretend someone took your leg and your arm and your eyes. And you're gonna get your revenge.
Yeah.
You're gonna gaslight some fool to get revenge for you.
My eyes or my eye?
Eyes.
Both of them.
Yeah, because you also lost a leg. Who are you? Okay, now we're playing the card game. You have a card on your head, German. You're missing a leg. You're missing an arm, and your eyes. I mean, you didn't lose your eyes, but yeah. Your sight.
I thought you were trying to pull a fucking Venom snake, and I'm like, please don't fucking ever compare me to Venom snake.
No, because the one who wanted revenge was Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the one who talked you into it.
All right, cool.
Second quest.
Woohoo!
Yeah, Chris sounds so excited. This is your fault. You're fucking choosing to do it now. I guess it's a good way to rip the band off.
Now that I don't have the pressure, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Like I said, I genuinely want to see how many times I die.
Okay.
So
reset your death counter, man.
States.
If you're gonna stream it, reset your death counter.
Yeah. So if you're not doing save states, all right. If you're not gonna do save states, I will sit here and say that you will die at least.
Oh yeah, we should like get a pool going.
At least like 30 times in the first dungeon.
What?
Yeah,
that's bonkers.
That's rookie numbers.
That's rookie numbers.
Those numbers up.
Yeah, 30, like 300 is more like it.
No, I don't think. Well, honestly, maybe I don't know. Good point.
German, you've been to my streams, you know.
Yeah, I do.
30 seems like a lot for the first dungeon, man.
Does it? Okay,
it is a little high.
We'll see.
But yeah, we'll find out.
Do you think there's quadruple numbers for death?
Oh Jesus!
No, I'm pretty sure it ends
at 999.
Yeah, I think 999.
God, I want to see.
I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to challenge. I will.
I'll be surprised if it hits.
Going to challenge that.
I'll be surprised if it goes past 255.
That's a good point. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
I mean, I'm at 174. I'm not far from that at all. Yeah. So, I mean, I've 80 deaths, 81 deaths. I'm there.
Does it reset or does it keep your deaths?
It keeps your deaths for quest 2.
Shit.
Pretty sure it keeps my deaths. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, I guess we'll see. I don't know.
Right.
I'd say fucking 30. That's a lot. But considering what I saw you doing today, German, was that dungeon 1? Oh no, that was dungeon 2 where you're in. That seemed like a nightmare already. Fuck. But I don't know what's in dungeon 1.
And I was just goofing around, and I headed that way, and I knew as soon as like, why am I going in here? I'm like, this is dungeon 2. Like, oh, whatever.
Because I assume all the items reset, right? Like you just go back to the basics.
Yeah.
You're okay, you gotta go pick up your sword again. Yeah.
Get your sword.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'll say 31.
Okay, 31. But how does that work? Because Noise is saying 31 exactly.
I'm doing Price is Right rules.
I said at least 30.
Yeah, I'm
so
saying at least 31. Yeah.
No. You said 31, not at least.
You already put your bet down.
You're
You already
locked
put your
in.
bet down.
So did you. You said 30. You said
I
31.
didn't say 31 exactly.
Yes, you did. You never said at least.
Did I
You
say
said,
the word exactly?
No, but you didn't say at
Okay,
least.
then.
You said
Okay,
you
then.
said 31.
Okay, then.
I said, I'll say 31.
Okay, then.
That locks you in at 31.
All right, 31 at least.
No.
Okay, bye-bye.
Screw you guys.
See what Trevor does? He changes the rules so that he will win.
No.
Or it's
You
more
did
fun
not
for
say-
him.
No, you said 31. You never said at least. I specifically said at least 30.
Yeah, well, it was assumed, man. Come on, 30.
No,
like
I
I'm just gonna
can't
guess
assume.
exactly 31. Who guesses a
Maybe.
specific number?
I don't know. A lot of people do. The ones who.
You're just mad I pulled Price's Right rules on you.
Yeah, no, you probably won then.
Exactly. That's why I said 31 at least. No, I don't know. Maybe fuck. How about this? In between, just to make it more interesting, 42 and 64.
Okay, you know what?
In the first
I kinda
dungeon? Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that because I was gonna say I wanted to go in between 30 and 40. So to keep myself like, oh, it can't be 60. You know, like if it was in between 30. So I got 30 and between 30 and 41, I guess, right? You got 42 and 60.
No, you said 40.
Okay.
I heard you said it. You said 30 and 40.
Oh, whatever. So if he gets 41, none of us win.
If he gets 41, we lose. There we go. Let's make it that interesting. If he gets 41, we lose.
Or 65.
Right. Or 29.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're only counting if he beats the dungeon, right? What if he doesn't beat the dungeon? Is it
Oh,
just
right.
that?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Null and void. I mean,
Yeah, null and void. Okay.
if that's his entire stream and he just does not get past the first dungeon, it's just okay. Well,
I mean, what if I
think
didn't even
he
find
will.
the first dungeon?
oh my god, that could no, come on.
You thought about it for a second though. You pondered it. You're like, no.
Yeah, because okay, so dungeons aren't in the same place either.
What was dungeon 2 in the same place?
I didn't see where I just saw you in
Oh,
there.
you didn't see. Oh, you didn't see me where it was. Oh, okay, cool. Good. I'm glad I didn't show.
Okay, so that I'll take that as yes then. Okay. Fuck. Well, I'm still gonna go for dungeon 1 just in case. If they I don't know if they change sprites or locations or fucking who knows.
So is it the dungeons are in the same places? They're just different order. Like if I go where dungeon 1 was, like it could be dungeon 6, or is it the dungeons themselves are in separate locations?
Option C.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Option C, of course. Yeah.
Everything's
Were you-
randomized. Basically.
Were you in that one stream? I don't remember what I had asked, but I gave the chat 2 options, and I said 1
Yeah,
for this and
yeah,
2 for that, and everyone answered 3.
Yeah. It was almost like we all organized it
Yeah,
and we all said 3.
Yeah.
Even fucking Jesse said 3.
Yeah,
I was like, God damn, we fucking hate you.
you really do.
You were just like, thanks, guys.
Yeah, that
Thanks.
helps. I think HJ said something like, "We don't want to be responsible for our actions or something, or your
Yeah,
actions."
some shit like that. I mean, this is up to you, bro.
Yeah. Don't put this on us. But okay, yeah, we'll do that, and if I can find dungeon 1, we'll see how many deaths. So only the deaths in dungeon 1 are we counting? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will specify that then. Okay.
Okay. I'll put that in the Discord for everybody so that they're aware of what's going on before before the week, right? So
Yeah.
everyone can do their bets or whatever.
We can put
Cool.
a poll in the Discord. Yeah.
Yeah, but the poll doesn't let you. Does the poll let you put whatever amount you want in there?
Oh, it doesn't. You're right.
Okay. Fuck.
Dang. Okay. We'll just set up a thing then where you put how many deaths you think he's gonna do, and they can put their answers.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool, guys. Quest 2.
Woohoo.
After talking about it for 20 minutes.
That's what we do.
Thank you guys so much for listening to Hey Listen. To
Hey, listen!
I have been your host, Noise,
I am Rizer.
And I'm DammitKriss.
and we'll see you guys next time.
Watch out!
Thank you so much for listening. To write in, send your emails to fans.pixelbenders@gmail.com. For text or voicemail, find us at 209-791-0995. Come join our Discord community and become part of our conversations. You can also find us on Twitch at ContraG1, at DammitKriss, and at Noise1TTV. If you want to hear these recordings live or gain early access to episodes, support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Also, make sure to check out our other podcasts. All links can be found in the description below.